And welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W, and you are on the S tier live stream central. Hello, how are we doing? No, it's not Sunday. It's actually probably a more suited and fitting day to a show called Legends and Liquor. But for a one-time only occasion, we're doing it on a Friday instead of the weekend. So I apologise to my US friends who this may be an inconvenience for, but I appreciate you all the same. The missus is making me go to the seaside this weekend, so I'm not going to be around. But I didn't want to skip a week. So rather than skipping a week, I thought move the day. So I did some wheeling and dealing with the girlfriend, and here we are on a Friday. So as I said, a more suited day. It's been a hot day as well. It's been a long, weird week. So I've got some Copperberg. I've got my Thanos bottle opener. I'm going to open this up and let's talk some toys, shall we? Let me take a sip real quick. Say hello if you're in the chat, and I'll get the chat up and say hello back. I went for a raspberry. I've never really went for a raspberry. I quite like it. Maybe I have. I can't remember, but I like it all the same. Hello, how are we doing? So today is your same old Legends and Liquor. I say same old, but that's not a bad thing. Like, Legends and Liquor, as I said, is an S tier live stream, all right? I'm sure you lot will agree with me. And we're going to be recapping some of the Marvel news, but also talking to you guys. That's what Legends and Liquor is about. It's a show for the community. It's a show I built for the community to get involved in and the people that are supporting the channel. So today, lots of regular faces, as you know, recapping the recent Marvel reveals and talking toys. What new toys have been picking up? Before we get into all of that, though, as I said, I do the housekeeping, and I do want to say a thank you. But Legends and Liquor, okay, that's what it's about. And again, I've got graphics. So remember, where is it? There you go. It's a disclaimer. Legends and Liquor is just a gimmick. You don't actually have to drink alcohol. Just bring your favourite drink and let's talk toys, collectables, and whatever you like, all right? And you can enjoy all these different shows on the network. Hopefully a Joe's and Juice very soon. I keep saying that, but me and Tom are going to try and make it happen this coming week. So Joe's Juice with me, Tom, and Mark. The Super Turk 5000 with Tanner. And then the Thursday main show with Brandon and the super producer Rich. Go and watch them all, even on the replay crew. And as always, if you want to contribute, you can do so by using Friday or a Streamlab. A lot of people have discovered the Streamlab link in the description. That's where YouTube don't gobble up all the money. So it's, as I said, I much appreciate if you are in a position to make a contribution to the channel, and you can hit that join button and become a part of the community that we are building over here. And talking about donations and super chats and Streamlabs and all that stuff. Oh, there you go. I need to put my headphones on to hear this now. Mini Plastic Multiverse. Thank you very much, my friend.
Missed the second anniversary stream the other night, but just wanted to show some love for all the amazing work you put into this awesome community.
Much appreciated. Sorry if I talked over that. My headphones weren't on yet, but thank you very much. Perfect timing. Tom, aka Mini Plastic Multiverse, missed the second anniversary stream the other night, but just wanted to show some love for all the amazing work you put into this community. Thank you, my friend. And that was the point I was getting to. I wanted to send a special thank you to you guys, to literally the people watching, and you know who you are, like that little core group of people that were up to cahoots, but with nothing but positive intentions. Like I don't want to harp on about it. As I said, I'll get my small violin out, but I just had a shit week. It's one of them, do you know, just life comes and slaps you in the face, and it takes you away from the hobby and stuff that we enjoy. So my car broke down, my car's knackered, I need a new car essentially, and Teddy's really ill. Like Teddy needs eye surgery before he goes blind, do you know what I mean? So like both of them in the same week, me and Amanda were just like, so that's why we're going away this weekend, just to sort of just to escape it all, if you will. We're taking Teddy to the seaside. We don't have kids, so Teddy's our only kid, so excuse us, but anyway, thank you is all I wanted to say to everyone who contributed, to donated. It really did put a smile on my face, and it amazes me every single day. That is why we are an S tier community, all right? So again, if you ever feel like you want to contribute, use that Streamlab link, and then YouTube don't steal it all right? So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So let's get into this. Let me say hello to some people, and then I'll start getting group one in here. Let me see if I can get my chat box up. I think I can, if everything's working properly. I haven't updated the duck race table in a while, so I apologise. I'll do that for next time. I promise you. We'll have like 3 weeks worth of updating to do, so it'll be worth the wait until then. But if you are in the chat, say hello, and I will say hello back, all right? And then if you're in group one, you can start sending me some fresh DMs, and then I'll get it to you. Yes, I'm in white today. It's hot outside. What can I say? I need a haircut. I need a shave. Like, as I said, this week has been a mess. Teddy's going to go surfing. I hope he will. But let me just scroll up and shout out some names in here, all right? So we've got California Red Devil right at the start. He says, my duck is doing squats right now. His duck is ready for the duck race. Yes, of course. It's a standard Legends and Liquor show. So, of course, we are still doing some duck races. We've got Jamie Gitchard, as always. Wouldn't be a Legend and Liquor without him. We got Cass Cat. My afternoon entertainment while I work. Do my work for the day. Right? Well, hopefully, we entertain you all the same. Mike Hex.
Mikey XT donated $5. Feel better, Teddy.
I'm sure he will. I will pass on the message. Amanda and Teddy have went out for a little bit, so I can shout and scream around the house and do Legends and Liquor. But I will pass on the message. Thank you very much, Mike. Much appreciated, my friend. Who else we got in the chat? We got Damien. We got the Super Turk. We got Jay's Toys Collection UK. Mini Plastic Multiverse, of course. Cloud. Home Dude. Christopher Allen. My duck needs to start taking some performance-enhancing drugs. It's yet to rack up a single point. We have all been in that situation, my friend, until you're not. Tanner was not on any points for weeks and weeks and weeks, and now he's contending the top. That's how crazy it can get. Bring Toys
to Work donated $10. I know I'm banned from Super Chats, but I had to retest with a little amount. Everyone please use the Streamlabs link at the top right-hand corner of all Dan who streams when if you do Super Chats. 100% goes to Dan.
Much appreciated, Michael. Thank you. I have banned Michael from Super Chats. That man is more generous than you will ever know, honestly. His support, crazy. But yes, please do use the Streamlabs links. Do you know what? It's been there since the beginning, but I understand people just are unfamiliar with it. It's not really a YouTube concept, and people just use the Super Chats. And as I said, I appreciate everything. But yeah, the Streamlabs link, the link is in the description, but the link is always on the screen in the corner over there. Yeah, and basically YouTube don't take 30%. So if you want to make a contribution to the channel, that's the best way to do so, all right? So who else we got? We got Crescent Blue Zero, David, Evan, and Smith. I haven't seen all three of them for a while, so I'm looking forward to the innuendos later today. Eric Alfred Abel, another very generous man, gave out some channel memberships recently. Much appreciated. He's here. Chai-Ho, Santos Pal, good morning, everybody. David
Evan Smith donated $50. I was working during the 2-year live stream. Just catching up. Here's to 20 more years.
Big talking about the man. Thank you to David, thank you to Evan, and thank you to Smith, who I'm sure all contributed to that very generous donation. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, people. As I said, I'll be fine. It was just one of those weeks where it's unexpected, and it just sort of, as I said, it shakes you up a little bit. That was all. But I'll be fine. You guys are my happy distraction. Greg Finstad, KSM Kyle, King Black Bolt. Remember Black Bolt? Shh. Don't say anything. I Manuel. Tariq, Adam Morgan, the super producer, Dan with a bucket and spade. No, I hate sand. Me and Teddy are going to be sitting on the cobbles going, come on, Amanda, we want to go home. I'll try and have fun. I'll find a bar, get a Koppelberg, and I'll be fine. Your boy's got tools. We'll pull over that Dan is. Okay, I was basically sending clips of Amanda's convertible earlier. I think that's what he's on about. The Wolf Pack. Am I whispering in your ear again, Miguel? How you doing, Miguel? Hello. Okay, work hard. There you go. That was just for you, Miguel. I think I'm in his ears while he's working again. Caleb, Andre, Loston. I think that's how you say it. I apologise if I say anything wrong. I'm an idiot. Hero of Collections says, "Powers, how is everyone doing this evening?" Jerub says, "Dan, you are ST at." Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, so before I get Group 1 in here, and I'll pull them in for a second, let's just quickly mention this, because I said I would do it on the Thursday show, but it didn't feel like the right place. So everyone loves drama, don't they? Let's be honest, right? So a YouTuber, and I think it's fair to say a fairly unknown YouTuber, made a list. He ranked all of the not all of the content creators and reviewers and influencers. He just ranked the ones that he's aware of, which is fair. Again, YouTube is a big place, all right? There's no way you could catch everyone. Even I was unfamiliar with some of those channels, all right? So he ranked the ones that he was aware of in a particular order, and it's his opinion, all right? So first and foremost, he is allowed his own opinion. But I was a little bit salty, because I'm like, if you're going to rank things, right, your biased opinion is an unfair way to do it. Like, there needs to be categories. There needs to be some sort of substance. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you're going to rank something, at least rank everyone fairly and categorize them fairly on quality and longevity and the quality of the content and their engagement and the number of views they get. Do you know what I mean? Like, break it down. Give them some actual substance to this ranking. And I didn't feel like he did that.
D. Blake makes donated $10.
Thank you very much.
A little pocket change for your trip. Get Teddy a treat or two. Have a great and relaxing weekend, and forget your worries for a bit.
Thank you very much, my friend. That is definitely the plan. D. Blake makes a little pocket change for Teddy. Get him a treat or two. Yeah, we get Teddy so many treats. He is a spoiled little doggy. But thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you to the man Beast Boy, who just subscribed as well. Welcome to the channel. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, this ranking thing, I definitely didn't agree with them all. But again, it's like I always say, people like. It's like tastes to music, okay? Everyone has their own taste of music or something that they gravitate towards or something they prefer. YouTube is the exact same thing, where you can't expect everybody to be on the same page. Everyone has their own preferences and their own tastes in the way they may not like a person, the host. They may not like me, for example. So straight away, it doesn't matter how good the quality of my live streams are, because let's face it, they're pretty good. It doesn't matter if you don't like me. Do you know what I mean? So that's where the ranking gets a bit sloppy. But if you're ranking things fairly and subjectively, then I don't mind it. But for me, S tier all day long, all right? That's all I'm saying. The live streams, at least, all right? And I do ramble on a little bit, I'm not going to lie. And I am a little bit loud, all right? But that's part of my charm, all right? I'm just excited to talk some toys. I tell you all the time, Amanda and Teddy don't care, so I have to talk to the camera. Most of the time, I'm sat in an empty room. It's pretty depressing if you think about it. Oh, there he is! He's in the chat. He's famous now. Yes, another live stream. Rewind and listen to the last 5 minutes and you'll get a better gist of what I was saying. But I was saying fair play, you're allowed your own opinion, but I do not agree. Or respectfully, I disagree, all right? David Displays is a UK guy. I've got nothing but love to the UK repping, but he is not S tier, okay? David is a COVID channel, very rapid growth. He has like a cult following, but the content quality is not there yet. And I would say this to David, I think it's fair. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know, like, that's just one example. But then there's people that you put. D Amazing is not low. Do you know what I mean? D Amazing is one of the best in the game. So there's two examples of whereas one's at the top is wrong, one at the bottom is wrong. My preference and opinion, of course. So, but anyway, let's not get carried away. Let me get Group 1 in here and we can start talking some toys. So if Group 1 have sent me their fresh DMs, I'll get you guys in here just to confirm who the S tier really is, all right? Let's do that. Again, I'm British, so I'm very sarcastic, so please don't take everything I say like as fact. I'm obviously joking. Right, here we go. All right, okay, fresh DMs. Tom, you've got one. Jay, you've got one. Damien, you've got one. Super Turk, you've got one. He says Chelsea are going to lose Sunday. We'll find out, won't we? We will find out. Freshness of the DMs, Cloud. There you go. I think, is that everyone? We shall see.
California_Ajax_Devil donated $10.
Thank you very much.
Had a crappy week as well. Let's hope next week is a little less Donny and a bit more Leo.
Well, there's only one emoji in the chat right now, and that's one of the best turtles, if not the best turtle. No, I said it. He is the best turtle. But I do appreciate you, California Red Devil. Much appreciated. He said, had a crappy week as well. Let's hope next week is a little less Donny and a little bit more Leo. But I hope your week gets better, my friend. Again, I hope, as I said, we all have those ups and downs, etc. Okay, right, okay. I think we've got 3 in the waiting room. Who are we waiting for? We got 4 in the waiting room now. Let's have a little look. We got Jay, Tom, and Tanner waiting in the wings. I think we're waiting for Damien, Cloud, and who else is in Group 1? If I'm missing someone. Damien, Cloud. Oh, Tac. Where's Mark? Is Mark around? Like, let me send Mark the link. I've not got a fresh DM. Is Mark awake? Is he here? I haven't seen him in the chat yet. I'm going to send Mark the link, all right? So if Mark randomly pops up, tell him the link is in his inbox already. But I think we're good. Okay, we got 4 in the waiting room. We're just waiting for Cloud. Okay. Dan, whose live streams is better. Thank you, X-Manny. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, my friend. Okay, let me take another sip while these people come in. Okay, we got 5 in the waiting room. I think I'll just get everyone in and we will wait for Mark, okay? So, let me accept all these. Bear with me, gentlemen. Let me press some buttons for this S tier live stream. Okay. Buttons are being pressed. Okay, I think we are all in. Pow, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Let's go around the board and make sure everyone's alive and well. Tom, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Dan. Thanks.
Where do you rank the Dan Who channel on that poll?
I've got to think about it.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
Probably an S.
Okay, I appreciate it. Cloud, how are you doing?
So I had to scramble to get these. My ice cubes are ducks.
Duck.
They're little ducks.
That is perfectly on theme. That is perfectly on stream for Legends and Liquor.
For an S tier stream, you get ducks, you get ice cube ducks, plus my adorable face.
Of course. Much appreciate, my friend. The Super Turk, not 4,999. The Super Turk 5,000. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. Yeah, just chilling, getting ready for this S plus tier stream.
S plus
mate.
tier. I see. It's getting even better.
S
It's getting
plus.
even better. Okay, I think Mark Tattak's here. Let me get him in. Okay, there he is. All right. Damien, how are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you surviving the heat?
Yeah, no, I'm all good. I mean, me and Amanda have been out with the niece for most of the day. So I'll come back, opened all the
It's
windows.
nice and cool where I am, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I've had to I can't keep my windows open while I stream because this room is at the front of the house, so the whole street would hear me screaming and shouting. So I've literally had to close all the windows, so I am a little bit hot. So if you see my face glistening, that's my excuse, all right? But I'm all good. Let's go down to Jay. Jay, how are you doing?
I'm here. I'm warm, but I've put some clothes on.
I wouldn't have minded, Jay. It was just the YouTube. I don't think it likes stuff like that, but I personally wouldn't have minded. You can be for free as you wish, as long as the camera's up, not down. You know what I mean? We don't know classic dick. Not again. Mark Tattak, you're here. I thought I missed you, mate.
Here I am then. What have I missed? I heard Jay saying I've put some clothes on and you saying classic dick. What have I walked into?
Yeah, you need to go and watch a couple of the other live streams. Jay will explain it all. He's still after that classic dick. I don't think he's got it. Have you got it yet?
I haven't, no. I'll leave it to David in group 2.
Yeah, okay. David can explain it for us in group 2. But yeah, he's basically on a mission for classic dick. Not got him yet. Just yet. Not just yet. All right, gentlemen. I do only joke around. Let me get rid of that. Right, let's just jump straight in and talk some new toys. All right, and then we're going to get into all the Marvel Legends recaps and thoughts and all that good stuff. So, Tom, you put up a really good reel earlier. Now, I don't know if I've got Instagram up on Legends and Liquor yet. I don't think I have. But please, I encourage you to go and check out Mini Plastic Multiverse on Instagram. You put up a reel of like some recent, basically a fig you've been buying. The last couple of weeks, right?
It's this.
Yeah, behind you.
Every week when we do this, I do like a display behind me because this is normally covered in my wife's. My wife packs all her orders from her online shop here, so normally this is covered in shit. So I clear that all off. That's all over there somewhere, and I build this all out. And every week, I'm in a little tiny box. You probably can't see half. I'm wasting my time. So I thought I'd make a reel and show it off for once.
I apologise. One day I need to figure out how
Your
to.
fault.
I need.
It's not your fault. It's my big ugly mug that might get chucked.
I need to figure out how to like expand. I'm good at Streamlabs, but not that good clearly. But have you got anything new then? Like anything that's turned up since last time we spoke?
Well, I was thinking I didn't have much, but actually, then when I looked at it, I did have quite a lot. So
go for it. Let's have a look.
I'll start off. I was on a Mezco Facebook group, and this guy was like touting his figure stand. God, look this over. So he was selling. Where is it?
I've seen that stand in your like reel, and I was thinking, what the hell stand is that? Because it looks impressive.
So basically, this thing takes Mezco stands, and it takes Mafex stands, and it takes figure art stands. So you can like do like a big group thing with multiple characters on one stand, and it means you don't have a great big disc.
Yeah, of course. Even if you were trying to connect 3 of those together on one of the normal stands, it would be too top heavy. Is it can of beams, do you think?
No, it's a guy in the UK. His name's Jordan.
Okay.
He's on Instagram. His Instagram doesn't actually show any of this, so if anyone's interested, you want to look up at JJG_cards and hit him up. And it's 15 quid for 3, and you can get. It's about 4 holes for Mezco stands, and then
it looks good. I noticed that in the reel you posted, and I'm glad you pointed that out because it looks good.
So there's that, and then I got these. I got this came in today. Some soft goods from 5K Toys for my Sentinel Miles.
Nice.
And I also a few weeks. I don't know if I've shown this off yet, but I got soft goods for him.
Did they not come with soft goods?
No, so he came with like plastic jacket, like kind of. It's like molded. So
Okay.
when it looks like it's all floating, and it's cool, but I prefer it with soft goods. He came with the shoes. This guy didn't come with anything. He didn't come with the shoes, so I used the Marvel Legends shoes for him. And then the soft goods are from 5K Toys.
Looks good.
They look cool.
Rich has just posted the link for JJG_cards in the chat as well. Thank you very much, Rich.
I've been buying loads of these things. I can't remember who it is. The guy on Instagram who does he's like a customizer guy in the US, and he does a lot. He like strips them back and does the stickers. But I've been doing my own. They're still a work in progress because they need like a bit more detail adding to them. But I did a Punisher one.
Nice.
They're easy to peel the stickers off. You can peel the stickers off with a heat gun. You need the old laser pants dildo.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might pop up in a minute with that. He's primed to the first who does the arcade ones. He sent me one recently, an X-Men like 4-player one. But yeah, shout out Josh.
It's the first of the like really like custom built ones, which are amazing, and they're going to be better than that. But that's just there's a guy who I can't remember his name.
Does the decals, right?
He does the stickers, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And you
Mike
peel them
Hext.
off, but I've been making my own stickers.
Yeah, what are you
Mike
going to say,
knows.
Cloud?
Mike Hext knows. I think he sent them to me. Somebody in there that the Instagram chat would know who makes those.
Mike's always grabbing those from Walmarts and stuff like that, I think. I've posted arcade pictures. Shout out Jason Lopez, the retweeting king, in the chat, showing some love. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. 5K Toys make soft good kits for that Sentinel, says D-Blake makes. Looking good. Any more?
Bill Robinson Customs on Instagram.
There you go.
But you can't get them delivered to the UK.
That's annoying.
So if anyone in the UK wants stickers, I've got the sheets made up and I can email them to you and you can print them out yourself. But the cabinets are hard to get hold of. They're easy to get hold of in the US, but hardly anyone.
I've not seen them. I've not even seen them at Smith's or anything like that, where you'd assume they'd be.
Toys R Us do them, but I ordered 4 of them, but they've only delivered 2 of them. But that's just Toys R Us.
A little bit slow.
Yeah.
A little bit slow. I'll say it.
What else? I was watching the Figure Booth.
Yep. Josh
And I was
May.
watching the episode with Adam Bang Winkler playing with myself on Instagram. And I've been looking at the Muppets Diamond Select stuff for years and never done it. But he kind of, his enthusiasm for the line, I mean, he worked on the line, convinced me to go all in. So I think I've got.
Is that Beaker? What's the P face guy? Speaker.
Bunsen Beaker.
That's it. Yeah.
Bunsen Honeydew.
I get it. Bunsen
Beaker.
Burner. I get it.
I'm just waiting on Series 1, which is kind of all the core guys. But I have.
Were they reissued, or did you have to pay a pretty penny on the aftermarket for them?
I've got a bunch from Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay.
You could get Series 1 in this country. So they're pretty good price, 25 quid for a 2-figure pack, and you get a ton of accessories with it.
Doesn't their Kermit come with like the director's chair? Because people were using that for like Stan Lee in their collections.
I haven't got the Kermit yet.
Okay.
And the promotional pictures don't seem to show all the accessories.
Okay.
When they come, they seem to have more accessories than they're actually.
Yeah, they look fun. They look fun for sure. And Diamond Select, those niche little lines, Diamond Select do really well, I think. Just as that representation on the display. I've seen you had the 2 old men in the balcony as well.
Yeah, I've got them here.
Telling the dad jokes. Yeah, there they are. That looks great. Could they completely removable?
One pack, so it kind of
Are they?
does come apart.
Yeah. I was going to say, are they stuck in there, or can you take them out?
No, you can take them out.
Oh,
The
okay.
chairs are freestanding as well. And then last thing, I think, is I got this guy. I don't really get wrestling figures, but a dream of mine is that somebody does an 18 4-pack, or
I ain't getting no
preferably
plane.
or Necker if not. But
I ain't getting no plane. Yeah, Mr. T. Is that the single packed one, or did he come with? You got Hogan as well, right?
That's the Ultimates version.
Oh, okay,
So, yeah.
Yeah, looks good. A lot of gold around his neck. It looks good. Yeah, I'm still dabbling in wrestling figs occasionally, but it's just there's so much these days. You just can't do it all, so you've got to pick and choose.
Too many.
Yeah, nice little haul there for sure. Let's move around to Cloud. Cloud, what you been picking up?
So I had a few things hit my loot pile. We finally had Storm Shadow come in.
Just the regular classified version, not the retro.
Yeah. No, the regular one. I picked up the Night Ops Steel Brigade to the Action Force. It's going to be my first one, and I got the Alpha Weapon Pack as well.
Nice.
And just last night, the Retro Sentinel and Toad just hit. So I don't have them in hand, but it's nice to see them showing up. I went around a local collectible shop that I haven't been to in a long time, just to see what she may have had lingering, and I picked up Songbird and Puma, two characters that I kind of sat on for a long time. So I finally got them. They're just sitting on the floor because I don't want to clean my goddamn display.
Is that Songbird from the Alpha Flight box set?
No. You're thinking Snowbird?
Oh yeah, Songbird's the one with the big pink wings.
Yes, from the Thanos build away.
Yes. Yeah, my bad. Yep. She's behind me somewhere, I think, over there. But
yes, she's over there. We caught her and we were watching Avengers. I think it's Avengers Assemble, one of the cartoons, and they have like everybody in it. And she popped up as Screaming Mimi, and then joined the Thunderbolts and became good. And I was trying to tell my wife about it, and I was like, I never got her. And we hit up the shop, and she still had a couple of them on the shelf. So it's like
decent price.
I think she was just a bit under 30, both of them. And normally, if I go and my friend or her father are working, they give me a discount.
Nice.
But it was a girl I didn't know, and I didn't want to be that girl to be like, oh hey, they usually give me a discount. I was like, whatever. I got these characters I've been looking for. I'm set. I don't care.
It's mad because those type of characters, when they first come out, would be around at retail forever. Do you know, like peg warmers to a certain extent. But then as soon as they vanish from retail, they start climbing on the aftermarket when people are trying to backtrack. It's crazy. And that's what the Legends is such a hard game to predict. So many figures do that, where at first you'd think, no, easy to get, and then you start thinking about it and you're like, actually, it's not that easy to get. So you got to pick them up when you can.
I wanted to do like a reel or take some pictures because I need you guys to see the amount of stuff that they have. I'll get around to it at some point, but she had a number of the old like the original X-Men retro card waves, the orange cards, a bunch of those. There were I have a little Wolverine that's like this big and he's metal.
Yep.
And they had those on card, all of them.
Nice.
And I was like so tempted to buy them again.
Super
I'm trying to behave.
Yeah,
I'm trying to behave.
Super nostalgic, those are for sure. Nice. So they're all in your pile of loot. So you basically will just pull the trigger on shipping them shortly.
We'll see. I've been seeing that the King in Black 2-pack has been popping up, and I was kind of hoping to see that. So I'm waiting a bit. I mean, I've got something like 70 days before I have to ship the latest, the first thing that hit. I'm not in a rush because, like I said, my other two that I picked up are just sitting on the floor, and it's the room is a disaster. I would show you guys, but I'm embarrassed. So I really need to clean up. So these things can take their time. That's fine.
Yeah, trust me, I'm the same. Constantly reviewing stuff, moving stuff around. My floor is also a mess. I'm sure that's the same for most collectors, rearranging and whatnot. But all right, let's keep going around. Tanner, my friend, what have you been buying?
So since the last time you saw me, I've picked up a tan.
Even more so,
of a tan. As I expected, when I got home, the controller wave and quite a lot of the Spider-Man anniversary wave came in along with Toad.
Did you get that controller wave from America? You're on the American time, ain't you, for those figures?
I got it. I got the splits from Toys-R-Us, and I kind of wish I just.
If you want figures quick, don't go Toys-R-Us.
Oh, jeez, yeah. But yeah, those came in. And then I got a dispatch notice for the Playmates Turtle Blimp.
Nice. Is that from Comic and Cocktails?
Yes, it is.
Are you keeping that in box just for display or whatever, or are you going to open it and actually blow up the blimp and have it floating around in your room?
No, I'm going to keep it in box.
Okay.
Inbox. I think I'll keep all the Playmate stuff in box. Not sure about the Turtle van because we are going to have a little collection
A lot of turtle
vans.
vans. Gonna need a garage for your turtle vans.
Seriously, I've got another one on the way, which is the Mega Blocks one.
Nice.
So, and also the other thing that arrived, ironically, now I'm going to plug my Instagram now.
Please do.
It's my most well-performing post I've done to date, which is the Zord Ascension Project Megazord reel I did. So that's by far performed far superior than anything else I've had.
So we've talked about that the Megazord before, and we were all unsure. I know Tom was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. The couple of reviews online weren't the best reviews, and they didn't really talk highly of the figure of the actual Megazord. But I trust your opinion, Tanner. Like, is it worth? As for someone who doesn't have the Megazord, any style Megazord on the shelf, I want a Megazord to represent the Megazord in my collection. Is that good enough?
Let me get him. He's only just here.
He looks like a decent scared as well, to be fair. Shout out Superstar as well in the chat. I seen Superstar was also going live, and I do apologise, Ash, but I can't do Legends and Liquor Sunday, so I had to switch the day. So I do apologise, my friend. I didn't mean to step on anyone's toes, but you're not D tier, my friend, all right? UK rep him.
So yeah,
There he is.
he's all right. I think he's. If you don't have a Megazord and you desperately need a Megazord, then yeah, go for him. He does fall apart a little bit easier than I would have liked, but he's growing on me. The articulation is there. I think if you wait for a sale, you'd probably be happier if you waited for the sale. Don't rush out to buy him like nobody's business, because I don't think he'll sell
That
out.
all sounds well and good. Like, I but you never know what's actually going to go on sale. Do you know what I mean? Like, me and Tom could sit here and go, you know what, we'll wait for the sale, and then it sells out, and it's never in a sale, and then we've missed out. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's always catch-22. It's like you want to think, oh, okay, I'll wait, but that may be too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. As I said, you don't have a Megazord, so go and get the Megazord.
He's on my want list.
Yeah, I've got the old Bandai one, original, and I think this compared to that, this has a lot more articulation.
It's bigger
but
as
it
well.
falls apart. Yeah, no, the the Bandai one's bigger.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay.
But this one, it's nice. It's just there are certain pieces that fall off quite easily, like the pterodactyl chest piece.
Oh dear.
But other than that, it's really, really nice. It's got the good articulation and everything there.
Rich has just posted your reel in the chat as well, so people can click that and go and check that out. But I appreciate that mini review, Tanner. I do want one. It's on my wish list. I'm currently banned from buying toys, but as soon as I've got a car, he will be something I'm going to try and backtrack and pick up for sure. Because they've announced the Dragon Zord as well, and they combined and stuff like that. So yeah, it's tempting. And then if you just want the Zords on their own, you can probably go Super 7, which I think is that what you're doing, Tom?
At the moment, I think. Yeah.
All right, cool. Any more, Tanner? Anything else?
Other than that, that's pretty much it. Although I did see in the chat, Mr. Wolfpack has got a big package on the way out to me.
Nice.
So I'll keep that secret until a future Turtles and Tea, in which I will reveal that. Good
man. So we can do one soon.
Yes. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I've seen your picture. Again, go and check out the Super Turk 5000 on Instagram, and you'll see pictures of his recent... when he came back off holiday, he literally had all the Spider-Man sets like all lined up and everything. So he was playing catch-up. But did you enjoy your holiday? I didn't even ask.
Yeah, it was nice and relaxing.
Yeah,
Spent all day by the beach. Went out, ate a little bit too much, but...
Mate, you're on holiday. Enjoy yourself.
Pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm jealous. All right, let's move along to Damien. Damien, my friend, have you got any new toys been picking up recently?
Well, not an official figure, but I got this earlier on this week, which is a cell shaded custom Iceman.
Nice.
I got it from a customizer in Devon for £25 off eBay.
Nice.
So I'm quite chuffed with that.
It actually looks better than the one Hasbro have just revealed. To be fair,
Well, I don't know. I mean, do you think possibly they would do something like this?
they have. So the Legends free pack, the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends free pack, the Iceman is cel shaded in that set. But I said he looks like Patchwork Quiltman. It doesn't quite look right to me personally, but other people have really like it. But I like the look of that one there. So and for £25, not bad at all.
I mean, I was going to go and get the box set. I'm not want to be greedy, but I think I'll just buy a single pack 5-star and new Spider-Man, and that'll do me, I think.
What body mold is that on? Is that on a modern Marvel Legend body or old?
I think it is. It's a magnetic head, so it just sticks on, and then Shell shade it. So I mean, sometimes you find them on eBay, and sometimes you don't.
Looks good.
I'm pretty chuffed with that. Yeah.
No, it looks good for sure. You should be able to pick up a 5-star pretty easy as well, to be fair. Especially on the aftermarket, because people are going to be wanting to get rid of their old one if they're rebuying the free pack with the new one. So, yeah, keep a lookout on eBay for sure. All right, nice one. Let's keep going down to Jay. Jay, what you been buying? You've always got You've usually got a list for me. So get your pen and pad out. What you got?
Well, I tried to go for an S tier haul, but I think this week we've gone down to a B tier haul, I would say.
Fine.
We've been to the sale, so I've been to Smith's. I've got a sale on at Smith's. So we went
was Kiara filming you again?
She didn't this time, no, and she's gone on the girls' night out this evening, so I'm on my own.
That's all right.
So, start with
1 second, my friend. 1 second. We got a super chat from Joe. Figured it out. Let
Joe
Friday read
figured
that
it out. Donated $4.99. Super busy at work, but wanted to pop in and say hi to everyone on screen and the chat hand waving. I'll catch the replay. Hope everyone has a great weekend.
Much appreciated, Joe. He says super busy at work, but wanted to pop in and say hi to everyone on screen and in the chat. So everyone give Joe a wave for the replay crew. There you go. Hello, Joe. You work hard, my friend. We'll catch you on the replay. Thank you, Joe. Right, carry on, Jay. Where were you?
We were starting with the £7 Bray Wyatt. So
and he comes with the pig as well, doesn't he?
Comes with the pig, yeah. So I thought £7 can't go wrong, really.
Can't be mad at that.
So he's in the opening pile. I don't have the ultimate Charlotte, so I've had to go for this very B tier elite Charlotte.
To be fair, she still looks good. It's just that you don't get the soft good cape and then like the interchangeable heads, but it's still a decent Charlotte.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Yeah, the lightness is good, but yeah, I would like a robe.
You get the belt that doesn't come with the ultimate.
Yeah, that is the first time I've got there. I do try and collect all the belts. That is the first time for the women's tag team titles.
Nice.
And because she returned last week, I've got a Scarlet.
Nice, yeah. I thought the Killian Cross and Scarlet figures were going to jump up again on the aftermarket when they came back. Unexpected. Killian Cross has hair now, so...
Yeah, I knew. As soon as they come up, I haven't got that Scarlet, but that's going up. £10 in the sale, that'll be.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What else do we do? So, stepping up a little, we've got a ringside exclusive Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Nice.
So, he's going on the...
Blood Pack style one with the red.
Yeah, the old NWO Wolfpack.
Nice.
Kevin Nash just handed him the belt. And they lost all their ratings, so that didn't go too well. We'll commemorate that with a figure. What else do we have? Oh, I see Phil Jones just popped up with this on Instagram today.
Beastman, is
that's
it?
The Beastman.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
I've got one now too, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to expand the. Well, I wasn't going to do the new Eternia, and I wasn't. As I do like to waffle on.
You'll change your mind next week, and then you'll rebuy it 3 weeks later, and it's just a vicious circle. Vicious circle.
Then what else we got? Last two things are Super 7. I've got the only Thundercat I was missing, which is Kumra, so Mumra in disguise. He was in a sale at Kapow.
Nice.
So,
how much was he at Kapow? About 30 quid?
About 42, I think.
Oh, okay.
Down from about 55, they are now.
I keep forgetting that they keep just going up and up and up. It's crazy.
Most of the Simpson stuff are like 57 now for basic.
That's what I mean. I want those so much, but I don't think I can do it at the price. It's crazy.
Yeah. It was because and the Kang Kudos, the aliens, were like 77, I think 78.
I've got the Playmates versions of Kang and Kodos, which are already pretty pricey on the aftermarket, but I know when I see them I'm going to be itchy for those Simpson things, but it's Super 7, so not this year anyway.
And final thing is the Transformers. I wasn't going to collect Transformers, and I thought, well, I'll do a few. So
Is that Ghost?
The Ghost of Starscream, yeah. I've got Optimus Prime as well, but he's upstairs open, so I'm going to keep this one on the wall. Because as soon as I got this one, they announced they're doing a normal one. So.
Typical, yeah. That's always the way. They give you the one you don't want first, so you have to go back and buy the one you do want. It's the toy business after all.
So that's about it for this week. There's a lot of stuff coming next.
I know.
I
seen your invoice list. You said that you hadn't spent any money, and then now you're broke again.
All this stuff was sales, doing all right, and then
yeah, it's a dangerous game, this toy collecting world for sure. But we'll catch up on the next one. Mark, my friend, you've been buying anything?
Hello, Dan. Yeah, something a little different from me. I did get a few figures. I got a few McFarlane figures actually. I got Commando Spawn and Spawn in that kind of throne. I don't know if you've seen him. He's kind of got a cape. They're still in box, but what I do have, which I got from Props and Replicas, and I don't think it's going to show up so well on camera here, but is like extremes. Well, let me see if it's going to just look a bit black, but it's extreme sets.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, like the folding dioramas.
So what is the diorama? Because it is black, we can't see it.
I know.
You have to explain
black,
it.
Yeah, it's not just a black.
You just bought some black cardboard. Extreme diorama.
Yeah, black cardboard. I think they might have conned me, Dan.
Gotta get you a ring light, bud.
Yeah, glad I think I was an easy mark. But no, what it actually is street scene. So I got a few of them. The one I've opened is like Deranged Alley scene, and it's really simple. You just literally, it is. So the ones I've got is foldable cardboard, but you can say if you're on your shelves or whatever, or obviously toy photography, you can just have it like sat on the shelf so you can sit all your figures on it. Or for toy photography, I've got two others which you can actually build into buildings. Nice. So I'm they're massive though. The boxes I kind of underestimated the size of how big they'd be, but yeah, you can literally.
You're basically building forts now in your house.
Well, that's right. Yeah, armies, forts. You know.
I'm looking forward to the conga line in this new street you've built. The conga's moving to the street.
Too. Yeah.
Nice.
So that was my haul this week. Yeah, something a little different because we don't really get a lot of companies giving us dioramas or anything like that. So it's good when you can find them. And Props and Replicas had extreme sets. So yeah, that's my lot.
Nice, pretty good. Right, beautiful haul, everybody. It's always interesting to see what people have been spending money on. It makes me feel better about my spending habits. So I do appreciate that. It's a bit of therapy for me. But let's get into some Marvel Legend reveals, shall we? So this week, on Wednesday, there was a fan first event where they had some new reveals and they sort of confirmed some things that were lingering in regards to where these figures are going to end up being released. So let's just get straight into it. So real quick recap. They revealed loads of the Black Panther stuff. As I said, we've already seen this, but they're just reiterating it for people who may have missed out from San Diego Comic-Con. That wave is already up for pre-order. Now, we do know there's rumored to be a 7th figure in this Build-A-Figure wave without the Build-A-Figure piece that we are yet to see. So you can start speculating who you think that is, but it's probably the new Black Panther, whoever that may be. But that wave is up for pre-order right now, the Atuma wave. And if we keep going through, there you go. So we've got Riot set went up as a box set, and we thought that would be the only Amazon box set this year. Oh, we were wrong. Let's keep going through and we can show that off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Human Fly, we knew about him, and we also knew about Razorback. I know Damien's a big fan of these weirdos. Damien, what did you think of these two? I haven't really asked on camera.
Well, I was going to say it later on. I was going to use this as my reason why I like Razorback. Eventually, I'm going to turn Razorback into animated Mysterio. So that's my plans for Razorback.
With the green uniform and the yellow gloves.
I mean, I'm not the greatest painter, but I think with the Razorback, I'm going to get almost 90s Mysterio, which I really want the most. So.
Yeah, I can see where your brain goes there for sure. Well, these were the two that were revealed at San Diego anyway, but now we know where these are going to go. So I'll just quickly go through these and then I'll go around and see what you think about this box set. So the first reveal was Molten Man. So Molten Man is on the Firestar body, so it does have a decent range of articulation. And I think it's I think someone pointed out it's the grey gargoyle head just repainted to this molded this molten color, I guess. But it's a new character for the display. If you're looking at trying to grab new characters, he is the first reveal. Then they revealed something that Jay built himself many years ago. There he is holding it up. It's Silvermane essentially on an old Ultimate Beetle, aka Ultron body. But I do think, to be fair, if I have a quick zoom in, they did update the arms. So the arms are pinless and they don't have the attachments. They are new arms on the old body, it seems.
Yeah, they are new arms. I
Yeah,
can
there you
confirm.
go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So there is a little bit of newness there, but other than that, it is an old-ish design. But it is an updated face print technology as well, if you're into that. So that's a new, the first time officially with a body, we're getting Silvermane in figure form. Comes with a couple of weapons, and then the last figure in this inevitable box set is a symbiote Ultimate Spider-Man on the kid book. So it's like a metallically purple Spider-Man from the Ultimate series, and he's on the kid bodies if you prefer those smaller bodies. So that's he comes with all 3 sets of hands, by the way, which is a good thing to point out. And if I keep going through, there they are, and there you go. There's everything it comes with. So that is your box set, and it's an Amazon exclusive, another one. And considering we just got the Venom one with the other 2 symbiotes, I wasn't expecting another Amazon box set, but this one's a 5-pack, sort of very similar to the Wolverine 5-pack we got last year. So I do like the box art though. Again, small detail, but that's how this plastic-free packaging should be done. So let's go around and see what people think, and if you are so far in on this box set. Tom, what do you think? Are you in? You're out.
Weak. That's cool.
That's fair.
I mean, it's cool. They get loads of reuse out of it. I just don't. I would pick it up on clearance, which I imagine it will go to eventually, because a lot of those Amazon box sets do. But it's fine doing. I just don't really get, from a business point of view, why Amazon and Hasbro think it's, because it will. All those Amazon sets quite often go to clearance, and I don't get why Amazon goes along with these kind of heavy reuse sets, which they probably end up not making that much profit on once they're slashing all the prices. But
they may order so high of a quantity that they're getting these so cheap anyway. So even at sale, they're still making money on them. And they do eventually trickle away. Like, you can't exactly buy the Defenders set now or anything like that. So they sling at, but once they're gone, they're harder to obtain.
I just think if they put in a stronger Spider-Man, or a better Spider-Man body rather than a body that's like 6-7 years old, then I would have been a bit more tempted. Like, Razorback's cool, and I would have taken the Silvermane, and the Fly's cool. I think Molten Man, it's an odd combo because the head seems translucent and the body seems to be a different colour to the head.
Yeah.
From what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks right there, but in the live stream it looked like they were 2 different.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's a bit, when you look at him online, when you look at the images of I'm not familiar with Multiman in the comics, but when you look at the image of classic Multiman, I would have preferred like maybe a more flat yellow with a bit of black line cell shading on it would have maybe worked a bit better, or even a more modern Multiman has like a kind of blacky, lava-y type, reddy, glowy body, which I think might work a bit better. Just whacking it on a gold body with a translucent head look, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I also think he's the most lackluster figure in this set, to be fair. But the character design is this, you know, like so. And he's portrayed a few different ways in the comics as well, in regards to scale and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm not going to argue with anyone who thinks these figures are weak, if you will.
I think Razorback's cool. It was one of those things where before he was in the box set, I probably thought, oh, they're going to be like the B tier characters in the wave, and then I'll pick them up maybe on clearance, or if I love the whole wave, then I'll grab them one time. But there's nothing about this book. I think once Jay pointed out that the
Ultron body,
was complete reuse. He was the one I was most keen for, and now I've just gone. That's kind of plummeted my interest even more because it's the
new arms. They're not tempting you.
It's the same body as Mac 1, and I think
Mac
is probably the worst Marvel Legends that I have in my collection.
It was the Ultimate Beetle from 2014, I think. So yeah, it's
I never got the Ultimate Beetle version. But...
it is what it is. As I said, this set is a lot of reuse, but again, I always say to people, and this ain't directed at any of yous, but like I've seen a lot of I don't know why, but in the community at the minute, there definitely seems to be like a bigger portion of people that are just like jumping on this bandwagon of just being negative for the sake of being negative. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why people all of a sudden want every single Marvel Legends release to be brand new, pinless, blah blah blah. It's never been the Marvel Legends way. Like, this line has survived 20 years, and there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we're unaware of, that none of us can even comment on properly, of why they make these choices. But Marvel Legends has always been a case of they have a library of parts and pieces, and they give us, and they try and use that and sort of give us different versions of characters with their tools and library. And this set is an example of that, where it's basically all reuse apart from a new head here or there. But at least there's new characters. At least we've never got a Human Fly, Razorback, Molten Man, and we've never got Silvermane officially. Do you know, like, so...
No, and I get that. And I think if it came out, if it was like 3 years ago and it was 80 quid, then it would be a fair deal. But I imagine it's going to come out and be 130 quid.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
That's why you're getting a great portion of people complaining, because I think what was always great about Marvel Legends in the past was it was a sub £20, sub $20 line where you could buy, any character you wanted and it didn't break the bank. Now, you go on Hasbro Pulse, you're paying like 26 quid for a figure, and it's pushing the limit where I think you can be reusing 7 to 8 year bodies. It's fine charging more, but you've got to give people a bit more for their money at the same time, because that, even though inflation is high, it's not that high.
That's a fair point. I think I'm just talking in general terms, but when you start adding in those factors, which are very important, like the cost and the price, these figures are getting more expensive. So obviously people want more bang for their buck, but they're still doing the same tricks they did, as you said, 4 or 5 years ago, and it's costing more. So like, we should be getting more. So I do understand it. I don't know. I just think Legends has always been a line where we do slowly get advancements and updates, but for the majority of the line, like, it's a lot of reuse, but they try and sneak in new characters when they can. So, but you're right, pricing is a big deal, especially this day and age when you've got to start being more picky and choosy, and these box sets sort of trap you, because if you want one figure, you're trapped at this box set price. So you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Let's keep going round. Cloud.
If they're top tier characters, then it's more desirable, but they're on the whole not top tier characters, and it's not even a top tier Spider-Man body that they put it on. So
yeah, just those people that are trying to be completionists or trying to get one of every character, like myself, who do like trying to pick up unique characters. It is I don't know, frustrating sometimes when they're in these sets. But for me, like, I want this set, but again, price is going to be a factor for sure. Cloud, what do you think?
When they showed off Razorback and the Human Fly, I thought they were interesting, and I was like, oh, maybe. It's neat having new characters to put on the shelf. There's a lot of characters I didn't know until they popped up in Marvel Legends that I've come to love since. Maybe I'll give them a chance. And they showed off. I heard Molten Man, and I was at work, so I looked up and I was like very underwhelmed. I feel like everybody else to that figure, and I was like, all right, well, whatever, I can pass on him. And they got around to Silvermane, and I got really excited because that's a character that I've actually had on the want list for a while. And then they announced it was going to be the 5-pack with the Spider-Man that I just don't care about. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to pass on everything and skip out on the 1 or 2 characters that I thought would be cool. But I know it's going to be really expensive, and I really can't justify dropping like $100, $120, $130 on a 5-pack for like 2 characters I really like and maybe 1 or 2 that I kind of like, and then I'd have another Spider-Man sitting on the retired shelf, because like I have my symbiote Spidey, I've got my classic Spidey. So I love seeing that they're new characters, and this is, I feel like, a decent way to do an exclusive is if you've got these obscure characters. So if you're not super into it, it's an easy pass. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like it would have worked a little better in a wave, instead of like, you want 1 or 2 of these characters, well, you have to get all 5 of them, because it's getting more and more expensive. And
I was disappointed it wasn't a Weirdos wave, not going to lie. As they start revealing these, I was like, oh, okay, where are we going here? But it was a 5-pack. But I was hoping for like a 7-figure wave of weirdos or obscure villains.
With like a Build-A-Figure of an even weirder character. Like, that's how you give us the hippo.
Hippo. I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen. All right, Tanner, what do you think?
So, again, I'm liking the fact that they've introduced some new characters.
Starting positive. I like it. Okay, where are we going from
Yeah,
here?
I'm liking the fact that they're introducing new characters. I think throwing in an Ultimate Spider-Man with this wave is really random, purely because he's never come across these characters.
You're a
whatsoever.
Spider-Man guy as well, by the way. And does this, like, is this a version of Spider-Man that's like really popular, like significant within the comics, or is it just a rando?
I mean, the Venom arc in the Ultimate Comics years and years ago was pretty big, but I think not many people gravitated towards that look. I think more people know the traditional red and blues and Miles Morales. So, but it's a case of I just think. I mean, I've got an Ultimate Spider-Man display going on at the moment, so that Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Man, could slot in there. It could slot in with my symbiotes as well. But it's just a case of, I think for these guys, you could have added a weirdo Spider-Man. And anyone that knows me can see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, go on. Go there. We're waiting.
It's a case of, just have the most weirdest Spider-Man in the Turkish Spider-Man being there. But
I would have brought
going
it.
back
I would have been in. I would have been in straight away.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But going back to the rest of the guys, the Human Fly, interesting character when it was first revealed. Razorback, when it was first revealed, interesting. Silvermane, even though he's got the new arms, it's just a modified Kit Bash in effect. But it's a new character. I'm not going to debate that. The only Silvermane we've got is the one with the RC car.
Where is he? He's here right next to me. There he is.
Yeah, and then we've got the Molten Man, who's a classic character, classic Spider-Man character. I would have loved to have had a Molten Man.
The Elementals, I think. Yeah, is that it? The Elementals?
He's where was he? I think he was connected to. He's like Liz Allen's bodyguard at the moment. I think at the moment.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, but yeah, again, classic characters. I would have liked to have added. I just think that Spider-Man could have been a little bit different, and had this Spider-Man maybe introduced as a solo figure in like a wave down the line or something.
Yeah, random. I agree. The Spidey was a little bit random. Damien, what do you think? Also in the chat, by the way, Brandon says...
I think the set is interesting, but if you don't mind me saying, and I promise I'm not having to pick at Hasbro at all, I wouldn't do that. But for the Molten Man, I thought, well, if they made him almost like the Surtur, if they really thought about Molten Man, they did like a Surtur type glow effect, perhaps made him like a BAF, I think that would have been a more popular route to go down.
Like a sort of, I've got Surtur here actually, like all burnt up. Like there's Surtur, as you can see, he's all burnt up. And you'd prefer a Molten Man in this sort of style with a translucent sort of grittiness to him.
I know it's probably expensive, but if they made that a bath for that set and clicked all the other 4 figures, I think it would have been a bigger seller.
Yeah,
so,
interesting.
But I like them, as you say, for the characters we never had before, and they're zany villains, but they've never been done before, so I mean, it gives you a bit of colour on your shelf. So I'm all for that reason, not just for a custom Mysterio, but because they're very characters. So
yeah,
and it gets people like me who don't read comics to go and look at them again. So
I do that all the time. When there's a character I'm unfamiliar with, it always makes me do some deep dives and reads about them when I discover new things, and it's another charm of Legends, I think.
What do you think the cost was going to be? Sorry.
Well, we're thinking over £100, right, lads? I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, if you wait till probably February next year, it might be a little bit cheaper then.
It's meant to go up and pre-order next week, I think. So we'll find out officially then. But Amazon UK are usually a little bit slow, a little bit behind. And like, if there's anything to go off the Venom box set, that pricing is ridiculous. It's like 90 something pounds. So this 5-pack, you're probably looking at over £100, I think. How much was the Wolverine set last year? Does anyone remember? In the UK, sorry.
130, was it not?
Yeah.
130.
So I reckon about that price for this, I think. Then.
Yeah.
It's a 5-pack again, so yeah, over £100 easy, I think, for this set. Easy.
But I mean, it's an okay set. Fair play, as I say, you kind of got always the A-listers and B-listers you always want. They're giving you characters you never used before, so I think fair play. Give them a chance to try and get the money back and a few waves down the line, probably something we really want. So give them a chance to make up time.
We shall see when it goes up. We'll see how quickly it sells out, because Amazon are always quick at showing that. So we shall find out for sure. And I was just saying, Damien, before you start, Brandon says if you're really after a Firestar, he will sell you his when he buys his free pack. So there you go.
Or a swap. I've got some Star Wars.
There you go. There you go. Hit up his DMs. See if you can make it happen. Let's go down to Jay. Jay, what are you saying of the 5-pack? And you've already got the silver main, right? So you only need the others.
Yeah, I really like the Molten Man. That's as I tend to do with the random, really early appearance Spider-Man villains. So I was very excited to finally see a Molten Man in the line. I think his head does look a little big for the body. It's nice to have him in the line, really.
I do think, again, I can't remember who told me, so I apologise who it was, but I do think it's
It's not.
the guy.
No.
Is it not the gargoyle head?
No, he had the mask sculpted on, and it's missing from this sculpt.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought that was
Very similar, yeah.
Good spot.
I heard someone say it was Nuke.
It could be. It's that flat top that's like making me feel like we've seen it before. Do you know, like?
I thought it was Eddie Brock to start with, but then that'd be far too big.
Eddie Brock's got the big eyebrows though, hasn't he? So
yeah, but they just painted or they sculpted those eyebrows on Eddie Brock.
I'm looking around in my collection now. I've got Eddie here. Yeah, they are. The eyebrows on Eddie are sculpted, but he's still got the flat top. But it's not Eddie. It doesn't look like Eddie.
No.
It's not Nuke. He's got way too much detail here. He's on my shelf. I should have brought him over, but he's got a lot more, like for the brow. I feel like it's a little different.
It's like Where's Waldo?
It's not Tombstone, is it? No.
No, that's what we're just trying to figure out. I thought it was, but it's like Where's Wally looking for these characters on my shelf. I'm turning around going, where the hell is like Nuke is there somewhere, but I can't see him. But anyway, I was just curious. That's all. But apart from Molten Man, did the other figures in the set desirable for you, Jay?
I don't mind having the random villains. Yeah, when I saw Silvermane, I was like, oh really? Oh, that body, and that did make me laugh. So, Clyde, if you want this one, you can have this one. I will get the box set.
That's how you have him displayed on your shelf currently. Like you didn't just do that once you've seen this revealed.
No, I did it about 2 or 3 years. I literally bought this 3-pack to do this because it was White Vision and
Hulk, a version of Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, but now that White Vision's been replaced with a new one.
Yeah.
And this and that Hulk's not much use. I was like, okay, well, it worked for 3 years, but now it's not much.
Yeah, it's the collecting game. We're always chasing our tails, unfortunately.
I like to see the Ultimate Spider-Man. It does seem very random for this box set, but I do have an Ultimate Spider-Man collection. I like everything for Spider-Man as well, so happy to see that. I need an Ultimate Venom to go with him because he has a very different head sculpt. You need another Monster Venom repaint basically into Ultimate Venom.
The Monster Venom, that's the original Build-A-Figure Monster Venom, had that sort of purple sort of glimmer to it, to be fair, didn't it?
Yeah, all you need to do is stick a different head on it.
Yeah, because that's the Matt Gargan head, I think it was.
Yeah, so then that would work on Ultimate Venom quite easily. Let's say the Venom pack, though, the Venom head, it looks like the Spider-Man Classics head, the half unmasked one. I think that's one of the best sculpts we've ever seen in Legends.
I like this smaller body on this Spider-Man.
Kid book.
They need to use that more, yeah.
No, we need a new kid book is what we need. There's plenty of young Avengers and young characters we need to get. X-Manny's in the chat. He says it's a brand new head. Nook's head is way too big because of his body. And he's, again, I don't distribute X-Manny at all. It's a brand new head. People are saying, okay, cool. JB's saying it's a brand new head. All right, cool. I was just curious. It looks similar though. To be fair, that was all I was.
It does look very similar, doesn't it? I'm willing to stake the toy collection that this one will be in the half price sale because it's such a random box set. That
we shall see.
I think only as proper sort of Super Marvel collectors will really actually want it. I don't think there's anything here apart from maybe the Spider-Man that a general sort of on your street sort of person would see. So this has to be in the sale.
Price is definitely going to put people off first when this goes up. Tuesday it goes up the 16th, as you can see. I think at first glimpse, price is going to put people off. But we shall see. We shall see how it ends up going. Mark, what about you? This 5-pack, anything that intrigues you, or are you living vicariously through us idiots?
Well, mixed bag, really, Dan. I probably will end up living vicariously through everyone with this one, but I like Human Fly. I like Razorback. When I saw them originally, but basically, I think I'd echo what everyone's saying. When I saw those two figures, I thought, oh, this would be interesting. Like you, I thought, oh, it might be a Weirdos wave, which would be nice and exciting. Maybe Who Crew,
Who Crew potential all day long, yeah.
West Coast Who Crew.
West Coast Who Crew. I like it. I like it.
But Yeah, I mean, it's nice, like I think Tom mentioned it, and Cloud and everything. It's nice we're getting different characters. It's not all Wolverines, Captain America's, Iron Man's, Spider-Man's. It's nice to be getting some deep cuts. But yeah, I think the price is gonna. I know Cloud mentioned it, and it's true that prices are going up. And is it something that will tempt people enough with the new prices? I don't know, but I think there's some interesting characters. I'll keep it positive. I think there's some interesting characters in there. But I think I'll be living vicariously through you guys. So lots of picks, guys, when you do get it.
Yeah, the box set looks good. Again, this is the way you do
the art
plastic-free
looks great.
packaging. This is the way it should be.
Yeah.
Like decent, unique image on the front. Now I know for a lot of people, packaging you just put it in the bin, but for the people who don't, I like stuff like this for sure. It looks really good. Okay, let's keep going on for the reveals then. So I'll quickly go through. They basically revealed the rest of the What If. Well, it's not What If wave, is it? It's the Disney Plus Wave 2 with a lot of What If figures, but they revealed what's left. So we knew a couple already. We knew about the Loki, we know about the He Who Remains, and we knew about Howard. But now we know who the rest of the figures are. So I'll quickly go through these. So we got Iron Man, and it's a zombie Iron Man as well. And at first, it does look like a reissue of Iron Man with a new head. And we are sort of right in saying that because it is the case. But there are some newly sculpted parts, and the paintwork on Iron Man is a little bit dirtier and grittier. And I think the images, photos of in hand looked a lot better than the promo images do anyway, because he looks a lot cleaner in the promo images. But these look really good in hand. So there's zombie Iron Man. Another zombie, we are getting Scarlet Witch, probably the most one, at least from us lot speaking. Wanda was definitely one of the most desired zombie characters in the chat. I remember Rectangular wrote a comment saying, "Don't speak." He didn't want any zombies, but the majority of people that did want zombies wanted a Scarlet Witch. So here she is. A bit of reuse from the Infinity War Scarlet Witch, but there are new arms and obviously brand new head sculpt, of course. And again, she looks better in hand than she does in the promo images. So those two together there look really good. And when you get the Captain America, who we've already got in between those two, it's going to make for a nice little What If zombie display. So nice to see them. My least desired figure of the wave, it's Red Skull, reusing the old Red Skull body essentially with a new head and a bit of deco change, if that. Doesn't even have any interchangeable hands. Basically what you see is what you get. Tesseract on an old Red Skull body. It's a good body as well, and I understand if you're into the What If figures and you're building these little episode style displays, then Peggy Carter needs a bad guy to fight with a Hydra Stomper, so now you've got Red Skull. But it is what it is with that one. Looks fine. If you want, it could even work for a comic Red Skull if you wanted this type of look. Jimmy Woo, we all knew he was coming since they revealed the card holding hand. We all knew it was Jimmy Woo. You didn't trick us, Hasbro. And again, I love adding these unique characters. The suited bodies are old, outdated. He's hard to stand, but it's about having that character and expanding that universe in the collection, I think. And I think he looks great. So Randall Park. And then the Builder figure has to be the highlight of this whole thing. Khonshu from Moon Knight. I expected to get him in Legends, but not so soon. There's no other Moon Knight figures in this wave. He is the only figure, and he is the Builder figure. Gritty looking, completely pinless, all brand new. Translucent neck, so it looks like the head's floating a little bit. The scale looks impressive. So yeah, this Khonshu, really, really nice. I think we've got some proper promo images over here as well of all these figures as we talk about all them. But yeah, Khonshu for me is the main event. So there we have our full wave, which is up for pre-order right now. It's already up for pre-order, so I can ask you guys as we go around, what do you think, and have you pre-ordered it? Tom?
I think it's a great wave. I haven't pre-ordered it just because I'm a bit in a conundrum over my MCU collection at the moment, because obviously
talk it out. You're amongst friends.
I was in on MCU from when I first started collecting Marvel Legends like 7-8 years ago. And then I sold all my MCU and focused on comic. And then I got back into MCU last year. But the trouble is, all the Joes, all the Turtles, all my Mezcos have just eaten all the space that I had allocated at one time for MCU. So all my MCU figures are sitting in a box at the moment.
Look, you've got 2 kids.
I can't put them with all my comic figures.
I told you, you've got 2 kids.
Dial back on the comic.
Pick your favourite kid, get the other one to move out, or just buy a bigger house, Tom. Easy solutions. Easy solutions there. Just pick one.
Spend thousands of pounds. Just get it. It's also that bloody money problem as well, because it's like the more I spend on other lines, it's like I don't know.
And you got to hope the car don't break down as well, Tom.
I will buy some from the wave at least.
Who do you like? Who's your favourite out this wave? Any highlights?
I'd probably go. Well, Khonshu's probably the nicest out of the wave because I think you could even put him in a comic display.
Easy, 100%, yeah.
I want He Who Remains because I've said before I wanted to do all the versions of.
It's inevitable that we get multiple variants. You're right.
I'll take out the Duck because you can fudge him into a comic display as well.
You can.
And I noticed on Star Action Figures this morning that Zombie Iron Man sold out and.
Really?
Yeah, and Loki sold out.
I remember them saying that Loki, they're not getting a lot of stock for Loki, so he's only available in the wave. So I think he was always sold out. So because they thought they were going to get him, so they listed him, but then Hasbro didn't give him enough stock or something like that. I remember them saying that. But
I was wondering if people were buying him to put their comic book Loki head on.
Oh, that's a sneaky way as well. But Iron Man is double packed in this wave. So if they're buying sets rather than single crates, then yeah, this one must be popular. And at first, again, it looked like a simple just sort of head swap, but clearly it's a zombie and people like what they see here. It doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece as well. So you're paying that premium price, but you're not getting any part of Khonshu to sort of help that price hike. I
mean, the Zombie Iron Man's great, and he'll go with Cap.
Yeah, you need.
I'd happily build up a team of zombie Marvel characters, even if they are like animated MCU versions, because I think they. Not so much Scarlet Witch, but definitely Cap and Iron Man. You could stick in a comic display.
They're zombies. You can put them wherever you want. They're zombies. Of course you can. So far you there's a few you want, but no pre-order just yet.
You probably get 4 or 5 out of the wave, which makes me think maybe I need the wave.
Just get the wave. It's what you don't want. It's the easiest way to do it.
I could well end up getting the wave. I don't think I'm going to pre-order it. I think I'll just wait until they hit.
With so much random things are selling out much quicker than they used to now. It's like I used to be able to not pre-order and like just sort of wait until closer towards the time, but now random things keep selling out. You sort of got to jump on the things you don't want to miss out on. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see where that goes.
It's not something that if I missed out on it entirely, I'd be like devastated. So, which is why I'm a bit. Don't know which way to go on it, but I do like all the figures, and I do think it's a good wave.
Yeah, good. All right, Cloud, what you saying?
I usually pass on MCU, but I put in pre-orders for Iron Man and Wanda.
There you go.
To go with this guy.
That's what people are going to do. That's exactly.
I'm going to have just a zombie shelf. I'm going to have just a specific. Like right now, he kind of hangs out on my desk, which is a disaster right now. But I will, like, if they keep doing these, I'm going to have an entire Marvel zombie shelf because those are so cool.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to get more. We know there's a zombie show coming as well.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get more. It's going to happen. So there you go.
That's really that's really, like, I like the figures. I think they all look fantastic. And the Khonshu figure is just fantastic. He looks so good. I love how they kind of gave him the translucent purple for his neck to make it look like his head was floating. I think that was done pretty well. Yeah, he looks really, really good. But it's like especially as prices go up, I'm trying to be very picky. So I used to make exceptions for certain MCU characters, but not this time around. I'm sticking with comic for the most part.
I think Loki's the only one who comes with 2 heads as well. Looking at all of this,
think so. Yeah,
which is a shame. But there we go. All right, cool. Tanner, what about you?
So I'm going with the zombies. I've got a animated Spider-Man displaying the zombie hunter Spider-Man was in this episode with these 2 zombies, so they will fit in nicely there. I am loving that bat, and he can kind of be fudged into a comics display one way or another. So I think I may be hitting up Toys-R-Us for the split on just the bat here, because I don't really collect much MCU other than anything related to Spidey. So it's a case of I can rest easy knowing I don't have to spend the money on the entire wave for this. Just a few select figures and possibly the bat. Or if anybody wants to sell me their bat pieces that they don't want, I will gladly take them, or whatever, one thing or another. Yeah, but it's a nice wave. Some really desirable looking figures for anyone who does collect MCU. That Loki is a good figure as well. He Who Remains as well. Yeah, I think anyone who's MCU who wants at least one of everything, this is right down their street.
Apart from the Red Skull, who I said is a little bit desirable, it still represents a new version of Red Skull that we haven't got in figure form.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the figures are all brand new characters to add to a display, whether it's What If or your MCU shelves. They're all characters or representations of characters that we've never had before. Do you know what I mean? So it's a lot of new here if you're trying to pick up one of everyone. Damon, what do you think of this wave?
Yeah, no, it's a nice wave. Yeah, it really is. But I was going to tell you know that He Who Remains. Each time I see that again, I'm just thinking about characters. I think that they're going to possibly do Immortus as a head next, because that's the kind of colours I see Immortus wearing.
With the long sort of robe.
Immortus with the green colour. That's what I see when I see that figure. I think that's such a colourful, cool looking figure. Yeah.
I think when it comes to MCU figures, Hasbro always give them a little bit more of the budget, and they're more likely to get unique sculpts where you don't really see a lot of reuse from MCU stuff. It's usually a lot of new, but they do occasionally sneak in reuse here and there. Of course, that's what Marvel Legends is about. So maybe. 1 second, we've got a super chat from Eric Alfred Abel.
Eric Alfred Abel donated $5. More zombies. A zombie Bruce Banner with his stomach full and ripped open.
More zombies. A zombie Bruce Banner with his stomach full and ripped open. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, more zombies are coming. I really do think more are coming. I think did we do a whole stream on all the zombies we'd like to see? I think maybe we did.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, the character designs are just cool. It's just like the same way that there's all these different venomized versions of characters. You can just zombify any character as well, and it just makes for a cool display. Cloud's having a whole shelf of them.
Oh yeah.
But any more characters you like in this wave, Damien? Are you tempted to
Yeah,
pick
absolutely. Obviously, the Loki is pretty nice. Yeah, but I think the Red Skull, although it's maybe not everybody's favourite, probably a good thing for customizers, I guess.
It looks like it's a good looking Red Skull. Don't get me wrong. It's just for me personally the least desirable. But
I was thinking of putting the classic Ghost Rider on that head, on that body.
Could do. Does Ghost Rider ever wear like a long coat like that with a sort of skirty piece?
I don't know, but I can see something, yeah.
Black leather, I guess. Ghost Rider likes that style.
But I was going to ask, just stay on the subject, Jay, do you mind old Howard the Duck movie?
I've seen the old Howard the Duck movie. It's one of the first things I've seen in my life.
What was Jeffrey Jones's character? Was it the Darkling or something like that? The enemy?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Okay.
I've not even seen the film. I don't want to, especially after that comment from Jay as well.
No. I thought I'd ask anyway.
No articulation in Howard the Duck. He's a glorified statue, but still, you can whack him anywhere you want in your display. It's just a fun little pack-in.
Jeffrey Jones, is that who you're asking about?
Yeah.
Dr. Walter Jennings, he played.
Yeah, but he turned into the Darkling or something in Upbeat, but I just thought ashamed he couldn't have done a figure of him. He was quite. The only good thing about that film, I think.
From the chat, from the room here, I don't think any of us want figures from that movie. That's for sure. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to Jay. Jay, out of these figures here, what do you fancy? What you going for?
Damon's just giving me an idea there. With He Who Remains coat, if that was brown, Mastermind. I know you've got your custom Mastermind.
Sort of.
They could probably use that. We could maybe get a Mastermind actually.
I can't think where he's upstairs somewhere now, but yeah, sort of. Definitely more of a Mastermind vibe than we've had in anything so far.
We're getting closer. Other way. Well, I'm not allowed to buy this wave because of the build.
Oh, Khonshu. She said, yeah. To be fair, Chiki Wukikara did say in the live chat on Thursday, she doesn't like Khonshu, so Jay's not allowed it in the house.
Yes, I'm allowed no moonshiner, she says. I was like, you were aware when you said that. I was like, Oscar Isaac's brother's in the chat. So.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac's brother genuinely was. Yeah, the figure report, a guy who literally was in part of the production of that whole show was in the chat as she said that. Yeah, terrible.
Well, she'd like to tell him it's far too scary, so that's not allowed in the house. But I do like Khonshu. I think he's a great looking builder figure. I'm kind of echoing Tom's thoughts here. The MCU is maybe the thing I'm thinking of now cutting down on to make room for Turtles, basically, because I'm in a bit of a...
There's a lot of MCU figures, and the MCU is not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think if you like the MCU, you're going to have to sort of pick an era of the MCU you like. Do you know, like whether you just get a selection of the Infinity Saga and have that as a display and then just cap it and go, okay, I don't need anything from phase 4 or 5. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you're going to have to start thinking like that.
That's what I'm trying to think. Be more select. I've got a full sort of Infinity War Endgame display. We've got everything from there on the shelf. So I was thinking maybe I wait till Avengers Secret Wars and then try and do a similar thing maybe.
And then you'll be backtracking to buy all these figures, Jay, because they'll all be in Secret Wars. So that's the whole point of Secret
They
Wars.
could not be in these outfits in Secret Wars. That would be lovely.
New figures, please. All right, Sound. Mark, what about you? You in Curious for anything in here?
Well, yeah, Curious, and I have pre-ordered.
What have you gone for?
Yes, I'll talk you through it then. No, it's a good wave. It's a good wave, like everyone's saying. I think the ones that really, the one that initially really stood out to me when they showed them off at SDCC was Classic Loki. I thought that looked like a really fun figure, so I ended up pre-ordering him. Nice. And then I was like kind of echoing what Cloud said, echoing what a few others have said. I ended up pre-ordering Zombie Iron Man and Zombie Scarlet Witch because I've got Zombie Cap, and I really like the idea of the Zombie Marvel Legends. Yeah, the zombies are featured so much in the comics. We're going to get more zombies on Disney Plus, and it'd be great to have a team of like zombie characters or just more. So I ended up getting a bit of FOMO and thinking, I've got Zombie Cap. I need these two just to kind of build on that.
Look, your Doubter Troopers can be like an elite team brought in to take out these zombies.
And it's like that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like one mind here. Yeah, it's I was thinking, if ever my Joes were going to go up against any Marvel characters, these would be a great sort of rendition. The zombie characters. So that was what kind of was my thought process as well. Yeah.
100%. The zombies, we always knew they'd be very desirable in the set. California Red Devil in the chat says that the Ant-Man head looks like Saul Goodman. Let's have a look. I've not really seen Better Call Saul, but I have seen Breaking Bad. Does it look like Saul Goodman? Anyone?
Who it reminds me of?
Go on.
Does anyone remember that Dawson's Creek?
Oh yeah, it does look like him.
Yeah.
The missus would probably know that. It sounds like something she'd watch, but I'm not familiar.
James Vanderbeek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'd have to look.
A little bit.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Do you think it will attach to the Spider-Man cape? Because they showed the zombie gun to Spider-Man. Because doesn't it do that in the episode?
It does, yeah. He takes the cape. You're right, yeah. So
they didn't show it though, but then they weren't doing very well. I don't think anything stand up, could they?
No, I don't think it does attach to the cape, but you could probably fudge it with a flight stand, maybe. But yeah, you're right. The cape does pick up the head, doesn't it, and carry him around in the episode, which is pretty fun. So. Maybe we shall see. But again, it's nice that they're sort of building out like each episode has its own sort of like set of characters. So it's still strange to me that they haven't completed like the Guardians of the Multiverse yet either, because you'd think that's where they'd go towards, but not so far anyway. But I'm sure it isn't the last time we're getting Disney Plus figures. We've had two last year and 2 this year, so that may be a theme moving forward. As I said, the MCU is not slowing down, that's for sure. All right, gentlemen and ladies, of course, I appreciate you all, but obviously I'm trying to keep this snappy, and I still want to raise some ducks and talk to everyone else. Cloud, there may be space in the next group if you still want to linger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should really make that a rule. If there's a space in the next group, you're always welcome to stay. But Cloud was the first to claim it.
I'll hang out.
But sure. But as I said, I always go around the board. Or everyone's description for their Instagram is in the description right now. Everyone's link to their Instagram, should I say, is in the description right now. And again, this show is for the community, all right? This is everyone's opportunity to come on and talk some toys. So please go and give all these guys a follow. Links in the description. But I'll let these guys tell you where they can find you online. Tom?
At Mini Plastic Multiverse on Instagram and at Mini Plastiverse on Twitter.
Beautiful. I am literally going to copy and paste the links into the chat as we are speaking as well. So there you go. Go and follow these guys. 2 clicks and it can be done. Tanner?
I'm on Super Turk 5000 on Instagram and Twitter, and also you can catch me here one Tuesday a month or whatever day it falls on for Turtles and Tea.
Yeah, my schedule's all over the place. We're doing Legend Lick on a Friday, for God's sake.
Yeah. For Turtles and Tea, I don't know. I'm sure we've got a few things planned for this where month, whether it be news or something like that.
We need to get Mad Hatter on. We may do a late night edition so we can get Mad Hatter on.
Absolutely.
I think that's the plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the plan. And I think Tony from Analog Toys wants to do Joe's and Juice as well with us, so we need to try and make that happen. But we will for sure. Damien, where can they find you?
Yeah, Damien Restore at Instagram. Fine. Thanks for having me again, guys.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Always welcome. Jay?
Loving Turtles and Tea. I'm currently reading The Last Ronin. That thing is epic. That's going to cost me a lot of toys.
Yeah, and the toys are coming as well. Flashbacks and everything.
You can find me on YouTube making some terrible F tier content, or on Instagram. Jay's Toy Section UK.
Nothing but S tier around here, Jay. All right,
you're
associated by association alone. All right. But no, I appreciate it all. Thank you very much, everyone. So I'm gonna literally get you guys to jump off, and I'm gonna go and grab a drink, and then we're gonna get group 2 in here. So I think Cloud, I'll be gone for 2 minutes, but then I will be back. But everyone else in the chat, hold tight. And I will be back in about a minute, okay? I'm just going to go and refill my drink. It's a hot day, and I need another beverage. But I'll be back, all right? Group 2, send me the link. Send me a fresh DM, and I'll send you a link. But everyone else here, I'll see you next time, all right? Appreciate you.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye-bye. Pow, we are back. I actually left my Copperberg in the freezer. So, like, I was panicking it froze, but it's actually, like, really cold. So this should be perfect. Just what I needed. It's actually frozen, so I can't open it. Oh, there we go. We got it open. We're good. What are you drinking, Cloud? It's earlier for you, to be fair. But
just soda.
Are you a drinker? Do you drink at all?
I never usually have a reason to. I think I did on the 1 year. I think I put like some, tequila in something, but I've just lost my taste for it. I don't know.
I think maybe it's just a British thing, but casual drink. I just like the taste of it. And nothing crazy. Copperberg's like cider. It's just fruity cider. It's just delicious. Yeah. That's what it is.
I know.
Refreshing.
I got boring in my old age.
Mate, we collect toys, for God's sake. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. All right, group 2. Hopefully you've sent me the link. Sent me a fresh DM, and I will be able to send you the link. Thank you to everyone who joined us for group 1. Always a pleasure. Thank you to Tom, Tanner, Mark, Jay, and Damien. Cloud's going to stick around for the second group as we've still got a space again, which is you're always welcome to do that, people. If I have space, I've realised I've been kicking people out for years, and not years, but for ages, and I didn't really have to, did I? Okay, let me go to Instagram, see what's going on. Group 2, are you sending me fresh DMs? I actually have not one single DM yet, so it may just be me and Cloud for the next hour. Group 2, where you at? Okay, group 2 is roll call. We've got Jamie Gitchard. Jamie's around, surely. We couldn't be a Legends and Liquor without him. So Jamie, Rush, Hugo, Alexi, David, Evan Smith, Nick, can't forget Thirsty for Chicken. Don't forget Thirsty for Chicken, by the way. Thirsty for Chicken's definitely in group 2. Don't forget him. And then Kurt K may make an appearance. I think he's on holiday or something at the minute. He said Powell from England earlier, but where is he at Epcot or something? I can't remember where he is.
Epcot.
Is he at Epcot? He's literally probably having fish and chips at Epcot right now. I actually had a chippy for my dinner today, to be fair, because I was rushing around. So it is pretty British, not going to lie. You don't have chippies in America, do you? Like, you don't have chip shops?
I mean, yes, depending on where you live. There's some in Manhattan, which is about a 45-minute train ride from me.
That's a long way.
I mean, they have...
That's a long way for a chip shop.
if you're in there, I guess it's convenient. But I mean, I drove with some of my friends like 2.5 hours to get ice cream in Pennsylvania once. So that's not a long trip for us.
That's some nice ice cream. Brandon would have joined you on that journey for sure.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Okay, I've still not got any links. If my Instagram broke, I'm going to close my Instagram and open it back up again. Let's have a look at the chat. No chippies here, says Mike Hex. If you're in the UK, you're in like 10 minutes walking distance from a chippy. It's just a very British thing. Not my favourite takeaway, of course, but still, I think my favourite's an Indian. If no one asked, but I'm telling you anyway. Right, I'm reopening Instagram. Hopefully, I've got some fresh DMs in there. Okay, there we have. Sorry, my Instagram clearly was broke or something. Told you it's a mess on this computer. Okay, fresh DM. There you go. David's got one. Rush has got one. Sorry, lads, it weren't you guys. It was my Instagram app being crap. But David, Jamie, and Rush has got one. Kurt's got one from Epcot. Hugo, and your boy's got toys. Okay, I think we're good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, I'll wait for them to fill up the chat. Who we still got here live with us right now? Let's see if I can pull the chat up on the side. Oh, I don't know if I can actually on this side. No, sorry, I can't. Tough. I'll shout you out anyway. Who's still in the chat? Okay, so Mike Hex is still there. KSM Kyle. Northern Nomad. JB's still around as well. Like, I feel pressure now because this guy, like, rates and judges people. So, I've got to be on my best behaviour. Is today been S tier? Today's a community show, by the way. It's a community show. Like, this ain't no crappy Zoom, StreamYard, cool. No disrespect to anyone who does stuff like that. But I'm saying, look, you got to respect the quality here, JB. Come on. S tier live streams. Does anyone else have a talking robot for super chats? Don't think so. I am, again, being very sarcastic. I'm not that serious. I do worry that Americans feel like me. It's just me being I got called obnoxious. Right? And I had to Google obnoxious, do you know, to find the definition. And apparently it means really unpleasant. And I was like, wow. I was like I understand I can be a bit loud sometimes, but like, I didn't realise I was coming across like unpleasant. So, yeah.
I think weird. I just get it because I've been exposed to it my entire life. 40 years of just being just in the culture. It just I guess it rolls over me because I'm a sarcastic prick sometimes too. So
it's all part of the fun, I think. All part of the fun. When we diss each other, it just means we like each other. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who we got? I think we've got everyone in there now. I think we have. Right, I'm letting them all in. It's a free for all. Okay, let all these roll in. Right, I'm waiting. Oh, Kurt's there. Last one. Thirsty for Chicken's been a channel member for 11 days. Oh, have we missed Thirsty for Chicken? Actually, have I sent Nick the thing? Have I forget? Have I forgot Nick?
Oh my god.
No, he hasn't sent me a fresh DM, so that's on him. All right, that is on him. Let me just check. I'm checking now. Okay, now he's there. So that's on him. So Cloud, I may have to kick you out, I'm afraid, because we have got 7 here.
No worries.
All right, but we appreciate having you. Tell the people where they can find you online.
Instagram, Cloud_network, and Twitter at CloudFoxwell.
Beautiful. Right.
Hey, Cloud, hang around. I'm not staying long.
Okay. Well, pop out, Cloud, and then you can join back in because I can only have 7 on the screen, all right?
Okay. All right, so I'll be back.
When Kurt goes, you can jump back in. All good.
Sounds good.
All right, beautiful. All right, let me send the chat. Who's that music? Who's having a disco?
That's me.
Oh, it's here.
Sorry, Dan.
Okay, quick. You talk then. You talk. You tell us where you are. You talk and then get out of here. Otherwise, it'll be very disruptive.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of Epcot.
Okay.
You
in London?
We were.
Okay.
I was over at the Rose and Crown pub, and
you're
they're
American
having
Pavilion.
And now, yep. I'm waiting on the Devin Allman project.
What's that?
Son of Greg Allman, famous Allman brother. He's got a concert tonight, 5:30. So I'm tuning in. My wife and daughters went back to their hotel, left me to drink around the world, and
what a place to do it.
Watch. Unbelievable.
What a place to do it. I like it. Is it like Mexico and stuff? You can get like fancy cocktails and stuff like that. So.
They have blown this place out. You can get fancy cocktails everywhere. It's all food and wine festival.
That's all Epcot is, isn't it? It's a drink up. Like, I think when me and Amanda went years ago, it was literally just you get a drink in every place and just go around. Simple as that. No rides or anything there, is there?
Absolutely.
Is there rides at Epcot? Like decent rides or?
They just put in a couple of new ones. Brand new one though, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh wow, okay, that's something I would be interested in. Yeah, sure.
Incredible. The most incredible concert. Yeah, right. I'm staring at the stage. Sorry.
It's all right.
Incredible roller coaster I've ever been on.
Oh, fair play. Okay, I need to go back to Epcot. I'm due. I need to go and visit Rush. That's what I need to do. Rush, do you do bed and breakfast? Can me and Amanda come round? I'll just sleep on the. I'll bring my sleeping bag. I'll sleep on the floor. There's some room there behind you.
Actually, I do cook breakfast. I do my good breakfast here, and we do have a king size bed in the guest bedroom, so we have space.
I'll speak to Amanda. We can make this happen. I would love to come back to America soon. All right.
And I'll actually be at Epcot tomorrow. So.
Oh wow, okay. I seen the smile on your face when you said actually there's new rides there. So have you been on those new rides there?
No, this will be me and the wife's first trip since the pandemic.
Oh, nice. So are you two not going to cross paths? Are you going to be gone by the time Rush gets there, Kurt? Yeah, sad times. All right.
Yeah, we're headed back to Hollywood Studios tomorrow, and then finish up on Sunday in Magic Kingdom.
I'll be park hopping, so I'll be at all of them tomorrow, weather permitting.
Well, hit me up. Maybe we'll have a drink in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, try and make it happen, lads. That would be cool.
Real quick, Damien, before you get out, if you're in Galaxy's Edge, definitely have to go to the one food place and get a Ronto wrap. Trust me, you'll love it.
Awesome. I'll take that recommendation.
Noted. Right, let me go around and make sure everyone else is working. Hugo, are you outside? You having a drink with me? Is it dark already?
I am. Yeah.
What are you drinking? Oh, he's gone. I scared him off. All right, never mind. All right. Is that outside reception clearly not good enough? All right, we're both good. David, right? I've came to the conclusion that David, Evan, and Smith are all like 3 different personalities, and we need to decide and distinguish which each one is. All right. So who are you today? Are you David? Are you Evan? Or are you Smith?
I'm all of them. I'm never alone. I'm a walking 3-way. And
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, to be fair.
I always feel a part of something,
Yeah. A walking freeway. That's how you. That's how I'm going to describe it. I've got a friend. I'd say he's a walking freeway. But it's good to have you back, my friend. We haven't seen you for a while. You've been busy.
Yeah, missed you guys. I've been working on every Sunday that you guys have done Legends and Liquor. So you moving it to Friday. I was actually off this coming Sunday, so I could have been on it, but I was also off today, so it worked out.
Okay, appreciate it. I do apologise. It was just a one-off. We'll be back to do our regular schedule Sundays after this, for sure. All right, Alexi, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I'm feeling S tier.
S tier, of course. That's why you're here. Does your dog not like sitting in a car seat then?
No, I was just yanking her chain. She roams. She's like medium-sized dog, so we didn't even buckle her in. Sometimes I let her drive if I've had too many. Yeah.
I can imagine that as well, just on the wheel. Nice. Yeah.
The problem is she never stops for red lights. She claims she can't see them, but I don't buy it.
There are some truth to dogs being colourblind, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Hugo's back. Let's get Hugo back in. And Nick, right? Nick, firstly for chicken, was giving me this, making me stress out that I'd forgot the poor bastard. I've sent him the link and he's not even here. What? Where are you, Nick? Ridiculous. Slacking. All right, Hugo's coming back in. He's obviously too far away from his Wi-Fi. Need to get an extending box, Hugo. Right, Jamie, you're there though, my friend. How are you?
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
I'm all good, my friend. I'm all good. It's as I said, we've got a long trip tomorrow, and I'm not American, so I can't do long car trips. So I'm stressing out about it, to be fair. But
I've got a long trip tomorrow as well.
Where are you going?
I'm going up to my dad's.
How far away is that?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, that's manageable.
Yeah.
That's manageable. You're all right. All right.
Taking the baby up there. So.
Is this your new niece?
Yeah, I'm calling her my niece because she's my great niece, but great niece sounds like I'm ancient. So.
yeah. Well, just niece. It doesn't matter. It's still technically ish. Hugo, you're back. Are you just too drunk? Is that what's going on? Have we left you too long on your own? Are you drunk? Hello?
No, I don't know what happened.
Is that Hugo? Is that Hugo's mum?
No, Auntie.
Auntie, hello, Hugo's auntie. What's your name?
Mary.
Hello, Mary. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Cheers. We're just idiots online talking toys. Indeed. Cheers.
Got the biggest idiot here.
Well, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Yeah. It's in the right place. Right. Let's keep going back to toys. I keep looking to see if Nick's in, but he's not in. Right. Let's start up top. David, what have you got new this week? Anything new to show off?
Well, I haven't been here in forever, so I have a ton of new stuff.
Go through it. Give the highlight reel.
Barely any of it is Legends because it's all in the UK. The one legend that I have is VHS Jean, who I improved, made her S tier VHS.
Nice, yeah.
I don't know which direction I'm going to get her in the camera. There she is.
So you've just swapped the head, essentially.
Well, the VHS head from the long hair is in the love triangle red ponytail.
Okay. So it's a hair swap.
Hair swap. It's still a VHS head, but the shape of the mask is more accurate to the. Damn it!
Have you got two cameras there? Why are you so confused? Just point it at the camera.
I see, in Zoom, I see myself in the corner, and then in the big picture, I see myself in the YouTube screen. So I'm like, I'm all over the place. I'm not even drunk. I wish I was. So improved Jean made her look more like the cartoon.
The hair really does make a difference, to be fair. It really does.
It really does. Yeah. It really does. And the shape of the mask does it for me too. It's just like those little details that you don't realize until you really look at it,
Agreed.
A lot of people are not that into this, but Kurt K, who just popped off, and Damien.
He's still there. He's still there.
From Batman 66. Got him. And the US exclusives that you guys don't have yet. Good old Usagi.
Oh, yeah. Mine's on the way, my friend. Mine's on the way, but definitely one of my most anticipated turtle toys, full stop.
He is beautiful. Like, just pure. To get him.
Look at him. Look at yours. It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy for you.
And of course, good old neutrinos. These are the ones that I've been waiting for a long time. So I'm super excited to finally have the neutrinos.
Nice.
Even though I have no room for it, I really want them to make the floating cars that they used to.
I've seen a few customs. I've seen a few customs online that look really good. But NECA need to make that happen for sure.
I'm sure that they will. I mean, they seem to want to make everything that's going to print money,
and we're going to buy it. That's why. Yeah.
Those sewer diodes are necessary.
Yes.
So. And I had sent you a pic. I've bought a bunch of Fortnite lately, partly because of Robo. He did a review of a Fortnite figure, this Cluck character.
Okay, he's an S tier influencer. That's what he does to you.
I mean,
I'm not complaining. I'm not disagreeing with Robo being S tier. One of my favorites for sure.
Let's not go that far. He's not S tier. But the only S tier is the tier that we're on right now.
I appreciate it.
And then Man Cake.
They do look fun. They look stupid, but look fun for sure.
So stupid.
They are stupid.
You want a stack of pancakes in the shape of a man
with a mustache. Those pancakes, they basically pancakes with hair on it. I'd return that.
Butter packets and his whole bandolier and like a stack of pancakes on his rifle. Like you can't who could think of this kind of shit? I mean, really. And then I don't know if you guys have had this available on Amazon UK.
I've not looked, but I've seen a few people on Twitter with this. So it's a book, isn't it? Right?
Good. Yeah, it is the details front and back of the trading cards, but there's a whole part in the beginning about the genesis of making the cards, and comes with a special pack of cards to add to the collection. So picked up that. I'm sure I got a bunch of other stuff.
How much is that, by the way? I've not even looked.
This was $23.
Oh, that's
$24.99.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this nostalgia is right on the same level with the X-Men animated series cartoon.
Of course,
stuff from formative years of our childhood. So
something like that for me would be better than trying to backtrack and get all the cards. Do you know, you can just buy that to represent that sort of nostalgia, if you will. But yeah, nice little haul there for sure, and glad to have you back. Right, I'm still just pausing for a second before we go to Alexi. Is anyone talking to Thirsty for Chicken? Can someone message him for me? Nick was
He's in the chat.
What's he saying?
He was trying to download Zoom on his phone, last I saw.
Come on now, Nick. You knew you were on the stream for hours at this point. You could have downloaded Zoom an hour ago. Bloody
this is
hell.
He said he was on a live last night and it was working fine.
Okay, all right. Wow, the link's still there, my friend, when you're ready. All right, Alexi, what have you got to show off?
I'll go slow.
Okay, cheers, me.
Not
that slow. Not that
slow. So I finally got my Bone Breaker in. Pretty happy to be part of that crew.
Nice.
Bath of the year, in my opinion.
Looks great. So far, for sure.
And then
definitely.
I also, I got him here with Skull Crusher. I actually am still missing the barrels. I need to get Alex Summers.
Havoc.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he was like I wasn't that impressed with him. So I was trying to find. I wasn't really super impressed with the whole line after reviews came out, thanks to Dan Who Reviews.
Oh,
and
ST reviews.
I ended up just going after the bath because I still wanted the bath, and I was able to get it on Mercari. I don't know if you guys have Mercari in the UK.
Yeah, we don't. We got eBay and AliExpress, but no Mercari.
Yeah, it's kind of like an eBay. So I found him for like $70 on Mercari. He was just missing the barrels, and I was like, I need an Alex Summers anyway. So unless an import company announces him suddenly, like in the next few months, I'm definitely going to pick up that Legends Havoc. So we'll see. Something that I was also really impressed with, and is an import, was this guy.
Well, you're a Mafex guy. I have no doubts that you'd be happy with that one.
Yeah. This guy's awesome. Super happy with the way it turned out. There were a couple things that The Amazing pointed out in his review, and I say point because like the blades on his legs and on his arms are not a soft plastic whatsoever. So like you can nick yourself. Same thing with his shoulder spikes. It's a pretty firm plastic and they're pretty sharp.
Is there bendy wire in the cape as well?
There is, yeah. He's got bendy wire in the cape here. He's got 2 of them, so you can shape it up, if you really want to. It's great. The other head sculpt.
Is that McFarlane?
Sorry.
No. It's Mafex.
Yeah, this is the McFarlane. It's got a beautiful paint job here. It comes with accessories, more than one head. No, this is the Mafex one.
Oh.
The McFarlane one has a little more muted palette, I think. Like the gray is a little bit lighter, and obviously it's like way taller. But I'm happy with that one. I don't really collect McFarlane, so obviously I went with the Mafex. But I'm super happy with them. I know, I'll let Rush talk about it, but I know you were saying that they always do the red variant of Azrael with like the gauntlet gun, and they never really do the blue, so I was happy to see that as well. And then the third thing I got was this new inbox Kingpin that didn't get delivered.
Oh, no. Where is it?
So I have to go pick that up at the post office.
Oh, okay.
I actually got it through a trade with someone online, and I gave him Abomination, the old Abomination, and that Blue Beast that I ended up not selling. And he was sending me Kingpin new inbox retro, but I appreciate the thought. He made it signature required because he didn't want me to be victim of porch pirates or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But we live like in the woods, so we don't really get any visitors.
What about
unless
wild
they're delivering
bears?
Something. Wild bears? I don't think so.
Okay, just checking.
We don't have any trouble. Yeah, we get wild turkeys, we get deer, coyotes, and some pretty wily squirrels, believe it or not.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Be wary of them.
It's a rough neighborhood. You know how it is. Gentrification.
Look after yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I got the dogs for. But other than that, I don't really have much other new stuff. I've been toning it down, which I think I've been successful. I have a few things. Actually, I ordered a G.I. Joe. I'm part of the crew now.
Welcome. Who did you go for?
I got gung ho so that I could put the Reese head on him for my.
Okay, so not really got a GI Joe yet.
Yeah, no, the gung ho head.
I was going to say, out of
right.
all the GI Joes you get, you choose gung ho. They're like, that
I
explains
just
it.
love him. I love gung ho. No, I just wanted that body so I could swap the Reese head. I have Reese on.
Couldn't you just buy an
I
extra
have him
bone?
on this
The school
on this
blister?
Maverick body.
Oh, okay.
That they returned this Maverick to me because I complained about something that I was able to end up fixing later, and they were like, just keep it. This was Entertainment Earth. I know they get a bad rap, but they were pretty chill about it. So I had this extra Maverick body, and I was like, it's supposed to be like a cyborg anyway. And then I just pulled off the pack and the mask that comes with them. The head popped right on. It's fine, but
it doesn't look too bad.
I think that gung ho body looks a little bit better.
It's because it's not yet. It's because they don't have
if
like
anybody's
yellow
looking for
colours on them, that's all.
Maverick fodder, hit me up.
There you go. Maverick bodies for sale.
Did I lose you guys?
No, you're a little bit slow, but you're there. You were paused on a pretty weird face there. To be fair, you can see the screenshot on the replay later. You are there. You are.
Okay.
There. You good. You good. I'm just making sure you're live with us. Can you hear us? Are you still delayed? He's delayed. He's delayed. Okay. All right. Just stay quiet for a minute, right?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Go out and back in. Go out and back
screen's
in.
Frozen.
All right. Let's go to Rush. Rush, my friend, how are you doing? What have you've been working today? Were you off work today? How could you make it? I think you told me originally you couldn't make it, but then you could. So happy to see you.
I actually called off today because my body's just been hurting.
You deserve it.
Like,
you deserve it.
Yeah, it's like when I have a hard time sleeping just because your body's so aching. It's like I messaged my boss at like 4:30 in the morning. It's like, hey, just give you a heads up, I'm not coming in today. So it's like, especially, I know I'm going to Epcot tomorrow, but it's like last time I would do is just, go somewhere, but you're just so in pain that you can't even enjoy your days off. So I'm like, I just need a day to relax. Like my arms and just legs and bodies just.
You've been working hard.
Work is very like hands on.
Yeah, you rest up.
Yeah,
rest up. Well, glad that you could be here, my friend. You got any new toys to talk about?
Just one.
Okay.
And luckily, it's not something that anyone else has talked about, but got this guy in the mail.
Okay, so that's explain to people what that is. That's the first version of Draken, I believe, right?
Yeah. So now I've completed my Tommy Oliver, trio.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. We still need one more. Shout out World Biggest Geek who just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. They still need to do a couple more Tommies though in the universe. Are you just buying all the Tommy Olivers then? Do you know if they do like the black uniform? He's got. I can't remember what it is though.
Well, what's funny is the Green Ranger and White Ranger I originally picked up because the actor himself, I forget his name because I'm just tired, was actually at a local comic shop here. He was going to be doing autographs, and then I saw that it was like $50 per autograph. I'm like, don't need them that bad. So I kept the toys though because I still enjoyed them. So
the Lightning collection is good. I like if you're just going to get one team. You can get the Mighty Morphin team. They look really good together. Definitely the best sort of Power Ranger figures, I think, anyway, so far. At that scale, at least, for sure.
Yeah, they still need to do Jungle Fury. I like the purple Wolf Ranger from Jungle Fury.
Is that the one that's got... Is that the team that's got, like, 11 different Rangers? Like the Rainbow Rangers?
No, there were only, like, 3 of them, and they worked, like, in a pizza place and everything, so...
No clue.
I think it was... off seasons when it was on Disney or Saban or whatnot. So, but I always loved the look of the Purple Ranger. So,
Jason David Frank Laserpants says that's the guy's name. He also seems. He said, "Dude has 3 names." Look, we've got present company has 3 names. We've got Mr. David Evan Smith right here in the chat. Come on now, there's nothing wrong with 3 names. Shout out to Walgreens on that one, Dan. Yeah, I think I sent Mike the money to get me the silver in space Ranger, like the 6th in space Ranger. That was a Walgreens exclusive. He pre-ordered it and then they cancelled the pre-order on him, so that was fun. So now I'm still missing the silver in space. So if anyone out there has the silver in space Ranger that they're willing to part with, here's the last one I need for my in space team, so hit me up.
I actually think I saw that at Walgreens. I might have to go back and look.
Please do. The silver in space Ranger, it's impossible to obtain in the UK. It was one of those that genuinely never I think it was like very small quantities, and I missed out. So please do, anyone out there. 3 first names, says Later Pants. David, Jason, David, Frank. What's his last name then? That's a lot of names. Frank again. David, Jason, Frank. That would be weird. First, if Chicken says, I got it. Thank you so much to bring toys. What's going on with Nick, right? What is, I need him. Is he in? Is he out? We've nearly finished the show, Nick.
Well,
you may as well stay out now. No, I'm joking. With plenty of time.
Well, Thirsty is causing a problem just because his friend's the one that ranks it. So if he's not in here, his friend that ranks the video is still going to give you a low ranking. So
I may
it's all a scheme.
I may just send this JB the link instead of Thirsty for Chicken, and just be friends with him instead. To be fair.
Well, the JB guy is actually in chat, and he actually wants to come onto a live stream. So
he's welcome to, but you got to be a channel member. These are the rules. If I'm going to give you my time and energy, you got to be an actual supporter of the channel. I'm not giving no one their 5 minutes for no reason. All right, so they are the rules. Simple as that. And I'm sure everybody here would tell you it's worth every penny. Am I wrong, gentlemen?
Absolutely not wrong.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. So they are the rules. First, if Chicken's still in the chat, but he's not in the Zoom call. All right, I'm waiting. Oh no, wait, he is. Okay, let me get him in. All right, give it a sec. Let it load up. All right, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Is it working?
We nearly forgot about you then.
Of course, I can't hear anybody.
We nearly forgot about him then.
Give me a second. Jeez, oh man.
I'm gonna mute you then for a minute. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going around. Jamie, what new toys you got?
It's been a wrestling heavy week again.
Show 'em off.
So I picked up Chris Statlander, £12 from the Entertainer.
Bargain. The Alien.
I picked up Madison Rain. Didn't know she was debuting, but
who?
Madison Rain. She debuted on AEW.
Not a clue. Don't know who that one is. Is she? What is that? A WWE figure? But she debuted on AEW.
It's a TNA figure from years ago.
Oh, no wonder I don't know what that is then. Bloody hell, yeah.
But she debuted on Dynamite.
Okay, fair play.
Last week's Dynamite.
Not seen it yet.
I heard about that, and I don't even watch wrestling.
I picked up
no idea who she is.
Royal Rumble Elite Lita.
I know who Lita is. Team Extreme.
Yeah.
I know who Lita is.
The Legends of Lucha Libre Taya Valkyrie.
Are they any good?
They're better than the basics, but they're not quite up to par with the elite.
So they're in between basic and elite. Better than an elite, basic, but not as good as elite. Okay, that's fair. That's a good scale. I can work with that.
Stephanie came in. She's great.
Nice.
Like the perfect Steph. She's a little bit short, but
I will definitely get that Steph at some point for sure to stand next to Hunter Hearst Houndsley.
I picked up the Elite AJ Lee.
There's definitely a theme going on here. Maybe with female wrestlers, yeah.
And at the moment, I'm just buying the women wrestlers. So, this came today. It's Elite Nikki Bella.
I was about to say it's either Brie or Nikki. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I noticed that she'd gone up massively in price to like £90, and then I found someone that was selling her for 30.
Jump on it. Yeah, you got those elites. Yeah. Like honestly, like we think the Legends game is crazy. Elites, as soon as they disappear from retail, they jump up. Some elites go for crazy money. The wrestling figure community is crazy. All right.
And then I previously sold my Nyla Rose, and then got a new one on Amazon for £16.
Why did you sell the first one?
I was just doing a purge.
Oh, okay. That was a quick purge. That was only a couple of weeks ago. I swear it was.
It was fleeting, but it's back again. So.
We've all been there. We've all been there for sure. All right, let's go down. Let's jump down to Nick then. Nick, are you? You're gonna have to mute yourself. Are you back? Are you here? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
We can. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Welcome. What happened, Nick? Come on.
Dan, I'm gonna be honest. I literally felt like I was gonna cry. I was giving you a hard time earlier, jokingly, not in seriousness.
I know you were joking, by the way. It's fine.
And I come on here. I was literally on Spartamus's live stream last night. Laptop was fine. I could have turned it on like 10 minutes before I need to come on here, and it will literally just not turn on no matter what.
Are you on your laptop now, or have you moved device?
No, I'm on my tablet.
Okay. Well, we can see in here, so you're fine. You're good.
Well, that's good. Is it better or worse quality than normal?
To be fair, because the boxes are so small, mate, I don't think it makes too much of a difference.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, I got some pickups if that matters.
Yeah, jump straight in, and then we're.
All right, cool. All right, so I got a big time letdown Spider-Man.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yep,
The OG.
I got that from a friend on Twitter. That was pretty cool. I was at PowerCon last weekend for the first time. That was really awesome.
Was it good? Yeah.
Yes, I got to meet Robo, Dan Larson, Pixel Dan. Now I know 3 Dans.
Only one Dan Who though. Just saying.
Yep, only one Dan Who.
There's 4.
And of
You
course,
do Rush, aka Dan as well. There you go.
And I got this signed by Shartimus.
That makes sense.
Nice.
I've had that since it came out at GameStop. Price tag still on there. So that was pretty cool. Got an extra one of these.
Oh, is that the animated version? Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Yes, not from there. I got it from Hero, not Brandon, Hero of Collectors.
Austin. Shout out Austin.
Yeah,
I think he's watching from work at the minute.
Correct. Figure of the year right here. I'm trying to rush through.
Hammond collection, I assume?
Yes, the Hammond Collection T-Rex. Definitely figure of the year. Has real nice articulation. I love
Nick,
the...
is that head staying up?
What was that?
Is that neck and head staying up on you?
Yeah, on mine. Yeah.
Good.
Is that a problem? Are they like breaking or something?
I haven't heard that.
I've seen a bunch of reviews where after a while they just kind of drop and
Oh, interesting.
shelved.
Yeah, mine seems
Where'd you
fine.
get it from, Nick?
Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay.
Yeah, I check Target almost every day, and mine never gets anything.
By the way, while we're on Hammond collection, I didn't show this. This is the only new thing I've got recently because it was a pre-order that just randomly popped up. I'm looking for all the human Hammond collection figures. So if anyone out there can find me, I think it's Alan Grant is the only other one out right now. If anyone can help me out with Alan Grant,
I'll keep an eye out.
These guys are just really hard to get in the UK. I don't know why, but they're nowhere to be seen. But so if anyone can get me Alan Grant, that would be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I really love the articulation on this. I got a whole other thing. I was at another convention the week prior. I got 2 of these Archive Collection 501st Troopers.
Yeah, Brandon will be able to tell you about them. I can't.
Yep, I've been hunting these down forever. I don't know what happened. Just as bad luck as I had today. I ordered it from Amazon. It got lost in the mail. My BBTS order got canceled, not by me, by BBTS, and my GameStop order got canceled, and it was fully paid off. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying for sure. They have not been easy to get though. Even in the UK, they have been delayed like massively. So
okay,
don't know why, but
I found one store in a mall that sells them for $40 a piece, which is totally
rip off. Don't do it.
No, I didn't. And I got some vintage collection pickups. I got Ahsoka. I got a 501st Trooper in that scale. And I've been telling you, I think I'm going to switch to this scale.
Makes sense.
I really am.
Makes sense. For Star Wars, it makes sense, for sure.
Yes.
Nick, I told you, hit me up, man. I'm thinning the herd. So
yeah, I definitely have to hit you up.
Not looking to make money. So don't get scalped, all right?
There you go.
For
He's
sure.
a good man. He's a good man.
I got an old Captain Rex from Rebels. This came out like 2015.
Nice.
That's a cool one to have.
So is that like a basic version, but it's in the right scale type thing?
Yeah, it's like no articulation almost.
Yeah, but
like
it still represents the character in the shelf type thing.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's the only version of him that's, old from that series.
Makes sense.
So it's good to have it. Man, I got a lot of stuff. It's been a little bit. I got the Spitter Xenomorph from the game.
So is that based off a game? Yeah, because I've seen them, and like I love aliens, and I've got a few NECA aliens myself, but I didn't know what they were. I thought they were like NECA's own creation, but they're based off a game.
So there was an older game, came out like 2012, 2013, called Colonial Marines. These were in that also. But last year, another game came out called Fire Team Elite. Oh, you have the gorilla.
I've got all the Kenner sort of inspired ones for sure.
That's one I don't have. It's the only one I don't have.
Beautiful.
And yeah, this is from a game from 2013, and they reintroduced them into a different game last year called Fireteam Elite.
Okay, they're games. I didn't know that.
I got the Burster, which might be hard to see.
The greenish. We can see it, yeah.
Yeah, it's got all these bubbles all over it. It explodes when it, runs up to you. Acid goes everywhere. And last thing, yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff. But last thing, this is a big thing for me. My very first Mythic Legions.
Oh, wow.
I picked up at PowerCon, and it's inspired by Hordak.
I was about to say that looks like Hordax, but yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
From She-Ra. Yeah, this figure I wanted for a really long time. I had it in my cart on Big Bad Toy Store at some point, and literally went to the bank, put money in the bank to buy it, and right as I'm leaving the bank, I pressed the button to check out, and it's sold out. So,
sad times. You got it now, though. You got it now.
Yep, got it now. Guy sold it to me for retail, and normally it goes for a lot more. So, nice guy.
What was PowerCon like? A lot of people dialing up the prices, scalper type, or was it? Okay?
Yeah. Most of the stuff was Masters of the Universe. And lots of Mythic Legions. A couple people had some Star Wars. Couple people had Marvel Legends. Nothing else too much except like really old vintage figures some people were trying to sell.
Did you get to see in hand those Cosmic Legions? Do they look good?
Yes. Oh man, I need to send you pictures. I could send you pictures.
I can't get Instagram up, by the way, for some reason, so that's pointless today, unfortunately.
Well, can't do that. Then I might be able to pull them up. I don't know if it'll look good, but I did get a good look at them.
I've seen some pictures online. They just look really good. That's all. Like I didn't expect them to be as articulated as they are, and I just really like the character design. So I've not got any Mythic Legions, but I'm definitely tempted by the Cosmic Legions. It's just that they've been so pricey. I've not pre-ordered anything, but been a fan from a distance for sure.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've seen pictures online. They look good. They look good for sure.
Yeah, they look awesome.
They're all just the grayscale types, ain't they?
They had a whole big display. I don't know if you could see that for the Mythic Legions. It's like a giant castle.
Yeah, that's what we missed at San Diego Comic-Con. Legends usually do something big, but they didn't do anything this year, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've never been to San Diego, so seeing something like this was a whole new experience for me in person. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it looks good for sure.
Thanks. And yeah, I don't know. I had a real nice time there. I got to hang out with Robo and Veebs, which, I've talked about them before. Robo sent me this prototype at one point. I've mentioned that like 100 times probably. But I finally got to thank him in person. And there's a custom figure I made. Initially, I made one for myself, and I made one for him. I was never able to mail it to him, so I finally got to get that to him and show it to him.
Nice.
And he seemed to like it. It's a My Hero Academia character.
Maybe a show it off on a play day in the future.
Yeah, possibly.
Pretty cool.
His won't have a part mine has. I still have to print it and send that to him. But other than that, yeah, I had a pretty good time. There was a nice panel with all the content creators that were there.
And were they just talking about YouTube? Like there was a seat on the end for me, but I couldn't make it, unfortunately. So I wasn't there. But there was an empty seat there for me.
Yeah, the whole thing was about YouTube in general. They talked about how they got started and what keeps them going. They answered some questions. It was really funny. They had a line of people to come up and ask questions, and I was the next person in line. And they're like, all right, that's all the time we have for today. Goodbye. And Russ was like, oh, man, sorry about that. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. But they did something really nice. This little girl really wanted to come up. So they actually were like, hey, you know what? Let's have her come up and ask her question. It was a really nice question. She asked them if they were like afraid whenever they made their first video or how they felt making their first video. That's a pretty good question to ask, I would say.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You're putting yourself out there. And people are self-conscious, and you're just putting yourself out there to be judged. Of course it is a scary thing. But as I said, we're all here. This is a happy place. This is a safe place. And so I'm glad everyone feels that way for sure. All right, let's jump up to poor Hugo, because he's been sitting there in the dark, drinking.
Hey, before Paul goes, I'm just going to jump out, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Kurt, have fun, my friend. Enjoy yourself.
Later, Kurt. Have fun, Kurt.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And thanks to David Evan Smith there for the help with the Batman 66 stuff, and Mike D for all the second anniversary cahoots.
If you stop traveling around, maybe one day you can be on a stream from your home for a change.
Cheers, boys.
Enjoy yourself, all right? Have fun. Bye-bye.
Enjoy. I'll catch you on the replay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, okay. He jumps out, and then we jump to Hugo. Okay. Hugo, the floor is yours, my friend. Are you are you just in the back garden just chilling, having some drinks?
Yeah.
Did the family think you're weird? Are they looking at us going, what a bunch of weirdos talking about toys? Like, I could see your auntie getting bored and walked off. She was like, what the hell are they on about? Yeah, don't worry about them. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What you got?
I picked up some. I actually backed MCU Marvel Legends this week.
What have you been buying? Show us.
So I got the Flashback Winter Soldier.
Great figure. It's an old book, but it represents the character really well. Definitely the new head sculpts make all the difference.
Definitely. And then I also got the Black Widow 2-pack.
Nice. Melina and Red Guardian. Much better Red Guardian compared to the first one as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I also got this one, and just in time for the new wave as well, the Hydra Stomper. So
I figured that. I still don't have, Still need that one.
Yeah.
It looks good, though.
It does. And that's what I picked up recently. That's it.
Nice. No, I'm only asking this, Hugo, because obviously your family are lingering. What do they think of you buying figures and stuff? Do they think you're a weirdo?
Sometimes, but now they're used to it. They just
some people just like my family don't get it either. But it's like it's just a hobby. It's just a hobby. Leave us alone. It's just a hobby. Like, what's wrong with that? So don't stress, my friend. Don't stress. And tell your Auntie Mary she's welcome on Legends Look anytime. As long as she's a channel member, of course. You've got to subscribe and all that first. But then she can come on. All right, gentlemen, let's get into the actual Legends talk. And Cloud's coming back in the room now that there's a gap in the first. So let's welcome back. Welcome back, Cloud. He's turned his lights off. I'm sure he turned his lights on in a second. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I've got a cover on it.
Okay, makes sense. All good. You're back.
David reminded me of something.
Go on.
I picked this up as well. First of all, I love that the dust jacket.
Nice.
It's this like excellent print, but I am a very, very big collector.
Yeah, that's
these cards.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm never gonna be able to get a collection like that. So I think it's best for me just to get the book. but that looks impressive.
The problem is, so that's one of 3 binders. I went all in on like Marvel Universe, Marvel Legends, Ghost Rider, Wolverine. There is from that particular set that this book is on, that one. I am missing the hologram cards, and I found them on Amazon. But they want like $65 for them, and I'm so tempted to buy them. And I know my wife will absolutely kill me. Those,
is that for showing off the things you need?
Yes, it is. The things I need.
Of course,
I finished a few of the sets, but that one in particular, I've never had these cards. I started with the second series, which I've since completed again. But I'm looking for that. So I set up a Cash App. I'm taking donations if anybody wants to help.
So are these is this a collection that you've got like throughout the years, or is it something you've tried to backtrack and get?
I started my mom bought me a set of the first series of Marvel Masterpieces, and they were amazing. And it was a sealed box, so I had like everything. And I had them for a while. I was collecting the Marvel Universe sets. I was collecting the X-Men sets. I actually still have like a plastic case with all of the cards I did have. But I just randomly got it in my head to start looking for these sets that I never completed. So I was buying them on Amazon for like $20, $30 for a complete base set. And they have since gone up to like $170.
Yeah, crazy now.
Set.
Crazy.
Oh, it's ridiculous. So it was really something I had to backtrack on. And the X-Men Series 2 actually bothered me because I was missing, I think, like 8 cards. And that was it. So I had to buy the entire set. So I've got an almost complete set. I've been using them as like bookmarks and stuff. But it's a sickness. And every time I show Kessie something, she's like,
Look, I get it, my friend. It's nostalgia, isn't it? Like, you gravitate towards it. It just makes you smile. I completely get it. All right, let's jump into this Marvel news then with these guys. So you guys know already. I'm not going to recap everything. You know the score. Lots of reveals, mainly a box set and then a whole new wave. So I'm going to jump straight to the box set because you guys know what I'm talking about. The new box set with the new characters. I want to go around and see what you guys think. All right, so we've got Molten Man Razorback, Silvermane, and the Human Fly, and the Ultimate Symbiote Spider-Man in an Amazon 5-pack. Are you in? Are you out? What do you like? What you don't like? David, over to you.
Okay. Well, first, I love that picture, just the bird's eye view, and then we'll kind of zooming in on him. A lot of what the first group said, I agree with. Like, I was most intrigued by the Human Fly. I was most intrigued by the Razorback. When I saw these, I was like, oh, okay. Like, they are new characters. It's official Silvermane. But I did the same thing that Jay did. I have an Ultron body with the RC car head on it already. So I'm just going to be replacing that with the official. The same thing that Rush did. Yeah. So, but what, so I'm going to buy it, of course. One other thing that I'm all in on is the selfie series. So, I don't know if they're going to put a limit on how many heads you can make of yourself.
Look, they're going to take your money. As long as you're willing to pay, I think there's going to be no limit.
I think, but I don't know how it's going to work, because there's like limits on how many figures you can buy from Hasbro Pulse. So like, if you scan your head and they make a figure, will they not take a new scan of a different expression or,
okay.
I'm trying to like take 5 pictures with a beard and then shave and do 5 heads with a mustache. And then I'm going to put those heads all throughout my collection. So I'm hoping Razorback, you can remove the head and then poke the face out of it. Yeah. And then put my face inside Razorback. And try to put my face in the Ant-Man jar from the What If figure. I'm probably going to put my head on a couple of Multiple Men figures.
So you're just going to disguise yourself throughout your collection. I get it.
So where's David Evan Smith in the room, So I'm in for at least 10 selfie series heads.
Hasbro are loving that, by the way. Hasbro are like, cha-ching, all right, sound.
Yeah. But, so like the weirdos like that, like the Razorback, like I think of those kind of things where you can
put yourself on you can put your head on an RC car as well now.
Exactly.
Because you don't need Silvermane anymore.
Yeah.
Send me one of your heads. You can replace Silvermane in my collection and just on the RC car.
I'll ship an extra head to you. You can have head from me.
Oh my god!
I knew we'd get there eventually. All right.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right, Sam. Rush, what are you saying about this set?
Oh, I'm in. Like with any collection, any new Marvel characters that we don't have figures of yet, I'm in on it. So.
Which ones do you like? Do you like the characters though, or are you just getting them because you don't have them?
No, I love all the characters. Human Fly looks amazing, even though I have a hard time actually saying Human Fly. I'm just going to call him the Fly. But it's like, as everyone keeps saying, it's like the Silvermane, everyone's done the simple custom of them. It's sad that I actually bought the extra Ultron figure just to put the head on.
Everyone did. Jay said the exact same thing, yeah. New arms, though. New arms.
But beyond that, it's like the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Symbiote Spider-Man. It's like I have pretty much the whole Ultimate Spider-Man run. So I love that the whole Venom arc in that. So yeah, I'll be adding all these to my collection. Looking forward to it.
So when I think Ultimate Spider-Man, I think Miles because he's from that world. But this isn't Miles. This is Peter Parker in the Venom suit, right? This is Kid Peter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't make me pull out those comics.
No. I was just confirming. Just confirming. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. How they in the comics though, it's like the symbiote is an alien, so it's more of a lab experiment that both Eddie and Peter's fathers created. So.
Do you like the sort of purpley shimmer to it? Is that accurate to what you see on the page?
Very accurate.
Yeah. Good.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, good. All right, sound nice. What about you, Nick, with the 5-pack?
Well, I'm interested in Razorback, and I'm interested in the Spider-Man. I'm honestly probably not interested in much else, but the Spider-Man I am particularly interested in. Very similar to Rush, I have the whole original Ultimate Spider-Man run up until spoiler alert, he dies at some point. Up until that,
spoiler, he also
I
came
know he
back.
comes back. I know he comes back. I didn't want to spoil
Not gonna
that.
bother
I
reading it now.
didn't want to spoil that, but I have it up until his death. I have not collected them since then. That really bothered me. As a child, this was my favorite iteration of Peter Parker. I read, Amazing Spider-Man, but something about it, I guess, clicked with me better. Maybe it's because he was younger and in high school. It kind of related to my age at the time. The symbiote comics, where he gets the suit and, the Venom issues, that was probably the first time I went out of my way to start collecting symbiote-related comics. And as you guys know, similar to Mike, I'm all about symbiotes. I love Venom. I try to have every issue that has symbiotes in it. Same as the figures. That's awesome, man. I wish I had one.
Hold that up again, Rush. Tell people what it is.
Ultimate Spider-Man #1, 9.4, graded and signed by Mark Bagley, the artist.
That's awesome. Impressive. I have a interesting version of that came with a pair of shoes. I have a regular one too.
What?
Yeah, I have an Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It came with a pair of Skechers. I don't know why or what the deal was there. But I find that really neat. Okay. But like Rush was saying, the black suit was supposed to be like a cure for cancer. It was not an alien. And eventually, Peter got a hold of it. Eventually, Eddie got a hold of it. And, Venom I think Venom started with Peter and then it went to Eddie, if I remember correctly. But I love that version of the suit. I love the purple metallic look. If you play some of the video games like Shattered Dimensions, that suit is in the game. You play as Ultimate Peter with the suit. It's just a big attachment, big part of my childhood, besides just wanting the figure.
Well, hopefully you can do some splits, or people will be able to sell off what they don't want from this set. There you go. Cloud's waving his hand.
You can have Human Fly and whoever else.
Yeah, I do think with sets. Yeah, I do think with sets like this, people can just buy it and then sell off what they don't want. But you literally want the figures from this set that Cloud doesn't want. So that's perfect.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you two need to talk.
Honestly, it's like a dream figure, if I'm going to be totally honest.
Well, there you go. It's there for you right now as well. And the art on the front is really good as well. And it has that same sort of purpley shimmer on the art too. Let's go up to Jamie. Jamie, what do you think of this 5-pack? Are you intrigued by any of these? Do you want any of these?
I like it. I do. I'm not going to rush out to get it. I mean, let's be fair. The Fly is like the perfect bad guy for Frogman.
I love it. I'm not going to
lie. Like evolution right there.
I'm a fan. Yeah.
I think the Spider-Man. If it was single packed, I would definitely get the Spider-Man. All the others, I would be hesitant with. Yeah, I like it. I do like it, and I probably will pick it up if it goes on clearance.
Spider-Man comes with all 3 sets of hands, by the way. I know a few people were asking that question, but he has the swipping hands, the fisted hands, and the wall-crawling hands, which is good to know. And the book is pretty good. It's got pins, but it's a good book.
And like everybody else said, it's all new characters, apart from Spider-Man and Silvermane, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, you compare it to the Doctor Who sets that have just been announced, and it's the same character 3 times in one set.
What, are Doctor Who doing the same? Are they just repaints and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's literally a 2005 buck with like 4 points, 6 points of articulation.
Yeah,
and they're re-releasing it, but they're releasing the same character 3 times. Just one with a coat, one without a coat, and one without a suit jacket.
Look, Doctor Who's got a TARDIS, right? You'd think he can get to 2002 when it comes to articulation and an action figure, all right? So they need to up their game. Whoever makes Doctor Who figures, up your game.
This is good in comparison.
Okay. Comparing it to Doctor Who figures, it's a great set. It's a great set, everyone. That's our bar we've set for ourselves today. Hugo, what do you think of this 5-pack? Do you want any of these characters? Do you want the set?
Yeah, I'm definitely that. But I was kind of hoping for it to be a wave, but I'm still getting this set either way. But
you want like Ringmaster and Orb, and you want all these weirdos as well. You like the weirdo figures.
Yeah, hopefully we could maybe still see a wave before the end of the year. But
I still think there is a Build-A-Figure wave, a comic Build-A-Figure wave to be announced just yet. We may get it at PulseCon. Because what have we got? We've got the Disney Plus, the 2 Disney Plus waves to come out. What other Build-A-Figure waves have we got apart from the 2 Disney Plus waves? Any more? There's no.
I don't think they've announced.
That's what I'm
more,
saying.
no.
There's got to be another comic wave before the year is out.
One more.
I would assume so. Yeah. Last year we had 10 Build-A-Figures plus the Fantastic Four retro cards. So this year we haven't had nowhere near 10 yet. I think maybe 6 or 7 Build-A-Figures, if that. So definitely got to be another Build-A-Figure wave before the end of the year.
It's a rumor of an Avengers wave.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Maybe.
We shall see. We shall see. Alexi, 5-pack. What you saying?
This is a skip for me. Easy skip. I don't want to be overly critical, but none of them really hit the spot for me. And when it comes to characters that I'm not super familiar with, if I haven't read anything with them, then it's an easy skip for me. They look good though.
No one's going to be mad at you. They're not exactly.
I can't wait to
A-list.
see David Evan Smith's face in the Razorback. That's going to look great.
Yeah. We need constant updates on that one. When is that Selfie series coming in the US? By the way, they give you
September.
Oh, okay. So they've not give you a date. Okay. Because we're not getting it in the UK.
And,
so I'll be sending you my faces, everyone. I'll be like, here's my face. Get me a figure, please, someone.
And Nick, I just ordered that T-Rex, you son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the Hammond collection is not easy to get in the UK. I don't know why, but Mattel's distribution to UK isn't good. Like, some stuff comes out, but then the stuff that I want as an adult collector, you don't get. You can get all the kid stuff easily, but any of the adult stuff you can't find. So
Let's not complain about distribution because Hasbro with us.
Look, yeah,
right?
I'm talking Mattel. We're not,
Yeah.
talking about Hasbro.
No.
We're not talking about Hasbro.
Oh no,
right?
no. No.
Look, moving on. All right, okay. More. Let's keep going with the. Let's stay with Hasbro then for the time being. All right. We've talked about the 5-pack, and we've already heard Cloud's thoughts, but now we're talking about this new wave, the Con-Shoot Build-A-Figure wave with the Howard the Duck, the What If Red Skull, the Zombie Iron Man, the Zombie Scarlet Witch, Jimmy Woo, the He Who Remains, and Loki with the Build-A-Figure Con-Shoot. That is your second Disney Plus wave. What do you think? Let's go to David.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for everything, but I think there's some that are really great and some that are like, I mean, the Red Skull, like you said, is like you have that already.
That is you, mate. I agree.
Doing that, but I actually would have preferred if they did like a floating Vormir Red Skull.
I love it. I've got a custom version of them.
Because we don't have that yet.
He's too far back, but I've got a custom one that looks really good, by the way.
He appeared in What If in the Vormir version too, didn't he? In one of the episodes?
I think so.
I thought so.
Isn't it the episode with in the apocalypse? Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I would have preferred that version of Red Skull, but that would have required new tooling and whatever. So obviously this was a money saver for them to release again. I do think another big miss in the wave is a Crocodile Loki. Like, you don't need to do amazing articulation. You could have just sculpted a little, packed him in with Howard and the Ant-Man head and
look, all you need to get is a Loki crown and stick it to your Fiona from the G.I. Joe classified line, and you've got yourself Crocodile Loki.
But is Crocodile Loki that big? I thought
he's not that big.
Oh,
no.
I guess not. That's his dad.
Yeah.
His dad.
Crocodile
Odin.
Some sort of crocodile frost giant.
But Fiona came with 2 little crocodiles. Maybe they're too small again. Okay, we need a medium crocodile from someone.
Right? Let's find one.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm in for the whole wave. I pre-ordered the whole thing from Hasbro Pulse. My roommate wants the Conchu, so I pre-ordered another wave without the Iron Man from Amazon. So yeah, and then I'll get an extra little Ant-Man head in a jar, so I can replace him with my
David Evan Smith head. Yeah, makes sense. All right, cool, nice. Rush, what are you saying?
I want the Khonshu, but I'm trying to figure out how to go about, because everyone's like, oh, just buy the wave and sell the figures. Like, that's what everybody's going to be doing, because Everyone just wants the Khonshu. It's like, so.
I
You
don't
want the
think so.
zombies?
I don't think so. There's going to be people out there that want the zombies. There'll be an easy sell. There'll be
Oh, yeah.
randomers out there that want Jimmy Woo, and I reckon I know it's it's easy to say, but I do think it is best to just buy the wave and sell what you don't want. You may like some of the figures in hand when you get them.
Yeah, but again, it's like my collection is the comic collection. I stay away from MCU, so.
But you could still use Howard the Duck-ish. Red Skull could work.
I have one.
I know, but this one's a new one, maybe. You want a Howard the Duck without leg articulation, right? You want one that's just straight-legged. Red Skull could work as a comic Red Skull. You could have some zombies. Like, you could fudge them in. Just put them in the back. They could be backers. In the back, no one can see them.
The legs don't move on this one either.
Exactly. Look, that one looks more like Donald Duck than it does Howard the Duck, all right? He's wearing blue. There's copyright infringement on that figure. Get this new one.
Yeah, I might.
Look, I've got Howard the Duck as well over here. Look, he's wearing the same outfit, for God's sake.
The good thing is I can see this wave being like one of your clearance ones at stores or at discounts. So probably by the time this comes out, we'll probably also have Black Friday rolling around. So I'll be looking for, if I pick this one up, it'll be on sales, but it's nothing that I'm going to pre-order straight price.
But out of all of these, Khonshu is definitely something you want. You reckon that you can put that in your comic collection easy?
Even though I have no clue where I would put him, because he doesn't really mix in where I have my Moon Knights right now, so I'd have to figure that out, but it does look amazing.
He could just be in the corner, like, of this sort of... I assume your Moon Knight is with, like, your street sort of level, like, dark characters with blades and Ghost Rider and stuff. He could just be in the corner, like the watcher of that sort of realm, if you will. Just lingering in the shadows.
I think expecting them to be here by Black Friday is being incredibly hopeful, my friend.
When's the expected date? Like 2023, like April 2023 or something like that?
Maybe next Black Friday.
Yeah.
I've stopped looking at the dates.
Yeah, the dates genuinely mean nothing, lads. Like, I'm getting Century Monday, for God's sake, you know, so the dates mean nothing.
I look at it this way, Dan. I don't care about when the dates happen. I don't know when any of the figures are coming. I say, oh, hey, Dan and everyone else over in the UK has got them, so we'll probably be getting them next month or so. So you're my update on the dates.
I'm your indication that they're on their way. Okay, I get it.
2-3 months later.
yeah. I'm your 3 months countdown. Okay, I understand. All right, let's go down to Nick. Nick, what do you think of the Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave? Any figures here that you want?
The whole wave. If I'm being totally honest,
that answers that.
I really do. Well, a couple reasons. One, I love the What If show. The only one I'm not too set on is that Howard the Duck, if I'm going to be totally honest. I feel like it would have been better if it was if it was Darcy packed with Howard the Duck.
I don't want an animated Darcy, though. I don't want a What If version of Darcy.
No, I would have preferred a WandaVision Darcy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But just, throw him in anyway for the sake of it.
If Crocodile Loki was in the pack, would you want it?
Yes, I would. Absolutely. Okay. The Khonshu does look amazing. It's definitely the biggest sell of this whole thing. But I'm also a big Marvel Zombies fan.
There you go.
So, obviously, Zombie Iron Man is pretty darn cool. I was very disappointed it didn't show up in the second Disney Plus wave. So to see it here, it was like, finally, at least they're, returning to do some more What If stuff. I thought maybe they were done, if I'm going to be totally honest.
No, they keep going from that easily, I think.
That Scarlet Witch is definitely something else. I'm hoping the show might pick up where the What If left off with, the whole Thanos thing. I don't know that it will.
There's a whole nother season of What If coming, isn't there, this year? So
that's true. That might just continue.
So Hasbro are not going to slow down with What If figures either. There's going to be a whole nother WAL and a whole nother cast of characters they can start picking from. So expect figures from What If to continue for sure.
And I do think that Scarlet Witch looks really amazing. I love the crazy hair. It's like that most of the time. Though I wouldn't have minded. I would have liked if we got a separate head sculpt where her hair is all down in her face and she looks all creepy. And
like the Ring type of Scarlet Witch. Yeah,
that's how she looked. Yeah.
I need to watch this again once we sign off.
Yeah, I'm going to too. It's pretty darn good.
It was one of my the zombie episode was one of my favorite episodes. Not necessarily because of the zombies, more because of the ragtag crew of characters that they put together type thing. It was like a weird mix that you wouldn't expect to see. So
it ends really ambiguously. And it kind of bothered me a little bit. I'm like, oh, is everybody just dead?
Maybe the zombies season is based off that what if episode. Maybe that's what they're
Probably.
continuing.
The comics are really crazy. There's like multiversal stuff going on, I think.
And exactly. The what if is the multiverse, so there's no reason why they couldn't just continue where they left off and then just go off in a multiverse direction. So
yeah, I know in the first run they kill Galactus and then they like go around like consuming like other planets. It's crazy.
Good read.
But I'd say the Red Skull, even though you were saying earlier that it's just basically a reissue. I don't have that figure. It was a Comic-Con exclusive, and that's one I've actually. I really wanted that one for a really long time. So to get it, reissued for me personally, I'm very thankful for it. It looks about the same. It honestly looks
just a different head, it seems, and maybe a slightly different deco as well on the sort of decals on him. But there's no reason why you couldn't pop on a head from an MCU Red Skull and put it on this body.
For sure. It almost looks okay enough that it could fit in.
Sort of. Maybe I reckon the red might be a little bit too vibrant, but there's
that's true.
I do think this Red Skull could fit into a comic display as well. Like I know that's not necessarily his comic look, but I'm sure at some point in the comics he's dressed like this.
Yeah. I have the Hydra Soldier one that you could swap out the heads, but I don't like that one in terms of look. This one looks a lot more imposing.
Well, you can swap the heads with this, and now you got a Hydra Soldier to flank with your Red Skull, so you're good. All right, let's keep going around. Jamie, what do you think of the wave? Are you in? Is there any figures you want?
That Khonshu's sort of secured the whole wave for me, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's like the perfect way to build a figure. It's a desirable figure, it's something new, and it looks great.
Agreed.
The rest of the wave, I mean, I've got a place for every figure in the wave, put it that way. I mean, Howard the Duck. We all know how I felt about Howard the Duck.
Of course. You wanted him, and he's here. This was your reveal right there. Hopefully Jamie gets the first exclusive reveal on Legends and Liquor. That would be pretty good.
That'd be awesome.
That would be good. All right. Hugo, what do you think of the Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave? What figures in this wave are you after?
I pre-ordered the whole wave as soon as it went up for pre-order.
Nice.
I think every figure's great. And
any favourites?
I'd have to say maybe the zombies and Howard the Duck and Jimmy Woo. I think my
finally someone giving Jimmy Woo some love with his.
I was going to mention him.
Yeah,
if I'm going to be on.
His interchangeable card hand as well is a nice touch. Again, a little nod to the scene, his opening sort of scene in WandaVision. Again, fun character to add to our ever expanding MCU shelf.
I'm big on context too, and I like that they're giving us the Jimmy Woo and the I forget the character's name even from Black Panther.
Eric Killmonger.
Killmonger.
No. The agent guy from Black Panther.
Oh, Bilbo.
Everett Ross.
Ross, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Everett Ross.
Agent Bilbo.
He was Bilbo.
Agent Bilbo Baggins.
But we need a Darcy. We do need a Darcy.
Yeah, I'll take a Darcy, of course.
I'd probably break my MCU rule for a Darcy figure.
I know those type of characters are not exciting. Like Jimmy Woo's not the most exciting action figure, but it's not about him. It's about having that character represented with the rest, expanding that universe, isn't it?
I think WandaVision took him from just some guy's probation officer.
Yeah.
Ant-Man's probation officer to making him like a fully fleshed out. Interesting character.
Yeah, we'll see him again in the MCU for sure. Like I know we're probably not going to get another WandaVision, but we'll hit pop up again for sure.
I mean, let's be fair as well. WandaVision is the least represented out of all the Disney
and they did. To be fair, the Hasbro team did acknowledge that and say we hear you, and more are coming. So I do think characters like Agatha. It's mainly Agatha, isn't it? She's like the big missing one.
Ralph Boner.
Oh yeah, we all want Ralph Boner. Well, we know you do. Bloody hell. David wants a boner, everyone.
David wants a boner.
Yeah, there we go.
I do too.
Right, queue up for boners. Bloody hell. Alexi, let's go to you. What do you think of this Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave? What do you want, if any?
To This is going to be another pass for me.
Why are you on this stream? Just get lost today, Alexi. All right? I'm joking.
I gotta keep it tight, man.
I'm joking.
We have so many. I gotta save like 2 whole shelves for a bunch of Ghost Rider stuff that's coming out. I gotta get a garage dio for a Hell Charger. There's
true.
There's stuff to come.
We should all probably skip this way for the inevitable Hell Charger. Yeah.
The most impressive thing on that Conchu was his like purple translucent ligaments that were like holding his head up when they showed a close up of that. That was really cool. The Conchu Bap overall looks really cool. I think the other most impressive figures were probably the zombie Iron Man and zombie, the only other zombie in the wave. I agree with Nick. I like that hair. A lot of people were complaining, but how else are you gonna pose her? Like she should be floating up. You're gonna do a vanilla pose.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she should be like floating on a stand or something, even if it's vanilla pose. The Iron Man for the Iron Man completionists, pop that head off and then throw it in your Hall of Armor. I mean, you just got a zombie armor there for you.
It's true.
Zombie armor. But it looks cool. I don't think it has as much fine detail as the Captain America, which I also skipped because I have self-control. But it looks good. I think they look good. If you're going for the zombies, it's cool that I mean look at that.
Yeah, the zombie captain,
his thigh and everything.
To be fair, we did do a comparison on Thursday of the Iron Man compared to images from the show. And to be fair to Hasbro, that's sort of how he looked in the show. He didn't he had his outfit on with just the head showing with a few little things. So that's not Hasbro being cheap. That is genuinely how it was represented in the show. But it's going to look good with all 3 together.
I also possibly make it.
Go ahead.
No, sorry. You could possibly make it like the Mysterio.
Yeah.
Far From Home.
If you had a helmet head, you could for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, when he pops out of the grave. Yeah.
Possibly.
I was gonna say Scarlet Witch should come with like a Black Panther drumstick or something. But other than that, it's a pass for me. But I'm happy that a lot of people are after the wave. I need my comic characters.
All right, I didn't mention this with Group 1, but this gives you guys an opportunity to talk about this while I take some names for the duck race, all right? So, obviously, to finish the show, I want to try and wrap this up in a nice 3-hour package. So, we've got about 20 minutes left. So, we're going to be doing a duck race very, very shortly. So, I'm going to write a comment in the chat. Who wants in on the duck race? Now, I need to update the table. But I promise I will do it for next time we do Legends and Liquor. So we're going to have the next table update is going to be 4 weeks worth of updates. It's going to be, who knows what could change. But today points are on the board and everything. Let me get my graphic up to tell you what that's all about. So today we are playing for points. If you want to duck in the race, all you have to do is be here live right now and let me know by writing a comment in the chat. Give me a duck emoji or just say duck me or whatever you want to say after my comment, all right? And don't write multiple comments, all right? Just one, please, because I have to copy paste from the chat, all right? So I'm Manuel, Home Do, Bring Toys to Work. George, you're all doing it all right. Just comment once for me, please, all right? Make my life easier. And we will race some ducks. And while you're chatting away and I'm copy and pasting those names, we can ask these guys what they think about this little tease. So let me try and get a better zoomed in picture here. So of course it's just a tease. We don't know any official word here yet, but there we go. We've got another jar. So what came first, Ant-Man's head or this alien moloid looking guy? So we'll go around the board, see what people think of this, what their predictions are. We'll start with David underneath me.
Yeah, and Evan and Smith also want to request a duck. I'm just saying. And, I think that they're on a tear about multi-packs and box sets this year, and I think it's partly a smart strategy to just get more money out of people. So I'm thinking this is a Future Foundation box set, probably Fantastic, Sue, Thing, maybe Franklin and Valeria, the little head in the jar, again, that I can swap my own selfie series head out for. And because Human Torch was dead during Future Foundation,
Spoiler
right?
alert, you keep spoiling all these old comics. I mean, no, I do know that. Spider-Man replaces him in the. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, and then they can pack a Spider-Man into that too.
The one that we need, the Spider-Man
one that we need.
Yes.
The right color version.
Correct.
So I could see that being the big box set that close out the year, the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man year. Like we've got the Venom and a Spider-Man box set, and then a Future Foundation, which includes Spider-Man. Like, how many more Spider-Man can we get in 2022?
As many as they can make, for sure. What about you, Rush? You must have some good ideas for this.
Oh yeah, as much of a tease, it's pretty obvious what characters as Turg, but how it's going to be released, kind of along the same lines as David. But I'm going different box set. I'm again, yes, Future Foundation, but I'm saying Franklin, Valeria, and Dragon Man.
People would love a new Dragon Man for sure, and never.
But you'd have the kids in the Future Foundation costume without the family. The main. So would those be retro card? Like, how would you get them?
Look, I want the kids and Dragon Man. I want them all.
I mean, the Future Foundation, they're still going on, and the kids have worn different costumes. So it's like you could have them in their modern costumes, which looks like the black with the blue trim that we've already gotten from the Super Skrull wave. And just, again, throw it. Because, again, Future Foundation, it's like the Fantastic Four school for gifted kids. So it's not like it's limited to just this one series, just one look, the one costumes. They can go with the updated looks. I mean, some of the Power Pack are part of the Future Foundation too, like Lightspeed and all of that. So this, if they do just Future Foundation, it's not limited to what costume they would choose. So again, it's like, I think if they release the Fantastic Four again for the fourth time in a brand new set, I think people might be, like a little tired of it. So let's go a different route and give us all the extra characters: Turg, Valeria, Franklin, new Dragon Man. Because again, we all know that they answered Jesse Falcon, and he's gone on record. Actually, on one of my posts on Facebook, he's gone on record saying that he wants a new Dragon Man bigger than a Build-A-Figure size. So as you see with like Riot and everything, it's like they're releasing the bigger deluxe figures now in box sets. So give us that. It's like, if you have a character as big as Dragon Man with the wings and everything, you're not going to be able to fit other figures in. So give us like all the teenage characters; they'll fit in.
Yeah, we shall see. Again, all great ideas. Not going to say no to none of them. Nick, are you on the same page?
Yeah, I would have to agree. I did want to mention something interesting though. In addition to this, I got on this same body. I guess it's the Future Foundation look. Oh, someone.
No, it's all right. It's Rich using his channel member token to say updated pinless Fantastic Four in Future Foundation costumes, but keep retro Storm's head. Yeah, I think no one wants that. To be fair, that head sculpt, it just needs a better paint job. The sculpt's not so bad, but I've seen some people do some decent repaints of it. Is all I'm saying. But yeah, he's not.
I just wanted to say this is the worst Spider-Man figure, like body.
Shartmus Prime let us know about that a long time ago.
I've ever owned. I just wanted it because of that. But like, I got this and Kane. They're all really terrible.
And that's why we need an updated Future Foundation Spider-Man, because he's on the exact same body. So yes.
I was gonna use it for that, but now I'm like, I might as well just get rid of it. I don't know.
Hold tight, hold tight for sure. Jamie, do you have anything intrigued about this tease? Do you want anything from it, or do you think it is same as these guys?
With the others, like I agree. Why not do 2 packs? Have 1 pack, like Rush said, with Dragon Man and the kids, and then do another pack with the core team. I think that'd be good.
Great idea.
Yeah, again, all of these characters are desirable, so I am sure people will want them no matter how they give us them. Maybe there's a whole wave, and here's an accessory within that wave. We don't know. We shall find out.
Maybe he's the border figure.
Maybe that would be disappointing, to be fair. Hugo, do you like this tease? Does it maybe it lead to Future Foundation? Is that something you'd want in your collection?
Yeah, or I'm hoping it's either Mole Man or even Wizard or Dragon Man. Either of them I'll be happy with.
Yeah, he is technically a Moloid, right? So, like, yes, his version was in, obviously, Future Foundation because he's a little bit cleverer, but this could be in a pack of Moloids who could be packed in with a Mole Man, who is one of the first Marvel villains to show on a comic page as well. The first villain for the Fantastic Four, I think. Am I right in saying that, Rush? Fact checked with Rush?
Repeat the question.
Mole Man is one of the first. Mole Man was the first villain for the Fantastic Four.
Yes, it was Fantastic Four #1.
There you go.
I was just thinking, it's like how everyone's talking about packing. It's like this would actually help David out with all of his extra heads that he's looking to. Remember, Dwight said that he's still looking to army builders. So what if he did Moloid army builder
an army builder pack, yeah.
And this was just a pack in for the Hasbro.
Some of the Moloid, you could get a generic Moloid that's like just a generic Moloid with the goggles, maybe a weapon. But then there's a couple of like, because he's a part of a team, isn't he? With like 4. One of them's like wears a dress, I think. There's another couple of weird ones. So there is like a weird little team of Moloids that they could definitely do like some sort of pack in.
So much head.
Much head. Look at the smile on David's face. I'm still
see the conversations we have.
We're catching up for you, David.
I'm still taking names for the duck race, by the way. So if you're missing out, I have tried to catch everyone's name. So if you still want to duck and you haven't spoken up yet, there's definitely some people lurking here. So if you want to duck, you need to let me know now because it's nearly duck racing time. All right. So I've got a lot of names, but last chance. Alexi, Moloid of some sort. Where's he going to land?
So I got a picture here with the foundation, the Future Foundation. It's Dragon Man, Sue, Turd, Valerian, Franklin, and then it looks like 6 kids in like the group together. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I would take a Dragon Man with 6 little Howard the Duck style like mini figures in there. I mean, you don't really need the kids to articulate much, right?
Well, I would like a new Marvel Legend, like sort of teenage, young body, if you will, because we need the kids, and there's many more young Avengers we could have as well. So I would hope for something new rather than because they haven't. Marvel Legends haven't got one.
Kid Nova is pretty small. Is that the same body as that new Ultimate Spider-Man?
I think Franklin and Valeria would have to be a little bit shorter than that body. I would.
They
think.
do. They need to be like child.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and we haven't got that yet with Legends, so it'd have to be new.
I don't think it would be articulated.
If they do the Future Foundations, they're now technically teenagers. So
you reckon? So would the So are you saying the Nova sort of scale would work then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Nova, as well as like the ultimate female Spider-Man.
They take like the Cuckoos then.
The Cuckoos
and
maybe.
Cuckoos are too. With that outfit that they're wearing, I don't think they could be reused. But the red Ultimate Spider-Woman would be able to be used or any of the female Spider Girls like May and everything.
Oh, like Kate Bishop body or whatever.
Kate Bishop is actually larger than the teenage female Buck.
She's
so.
big.
Okay, she's also
like
too
X-23.
Big. Okay.
X-23 would that sort of work for Valeria?
Yeah, the X-20. The black and gray X-Force one, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, cool. And Cloud, we didn't ask this question in Group 1, so any thoughts on this tease?
So, I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is. Future Foundation and Fantastic Four in general is not something I've always been like a huge fan of. I've got my classic representation on the shelf, but characters like Dragon Man would be an easy, like even if they packed him in with a bunch of characters I didn't give a damn about, easy pickup for me. A box set is an easy idea. I'm kind of hoping it's a wave. I feel like they can get more out of it if you include this as an accessory in like a new Fantastic Four wave. So then you can also add like, he comes with somebody, but then you also have the option of including a Build-A-Figure, like something on the scale of Dragon Man.
Yeah, nice. JB in the chat says the guy with the hat knows what he's talking about. Big probs. Yeah, let me introduce you to Rush McGowan, our local encyclopedia. Have you not seen the collection behind him? Like, yes, we are well aware Rush knows his stuff.
Between Rush and Rich.
Yeah, poor Rich, the super producer as well, of course. Oh, look, there you go.
Between the two of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Best looking collection I've ever seen.
All right, I have been taking names. The Wolf Mother's in there, of course. I've seen a few people say that, and I have been taking names as we've been talking. Just to throw a curveball about this before we move on, by the way, because that head in the jar has just been released with Ant-Man, maybe it's just a generic Mole Man head that they've put on that jar just to make us think it's something that it's not. Do you know what I mean? Maybe the head isn't in the jar. Maybe it's just a Moloid head, and that's the tease, and he's just showing it us in that jar because we've just got it with Ant-Man. So he's like making us think.
Jar heads is that they're not on a ball joint; they're the neck sculpted as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say. I would say the fact that the neck is the same and it's all one piece in it I think it's tailored to the jar instead of like.
I agree with you. I'm just throwing it out there. That's all. All right.
Now,
So, go on,
real quick, David, just because we're still talking about this head here. What are you going to do if this jar doesn't open? Are you going to have to cut that open to
make it open?
He's going to
well,
heat
if
it
it's
and pop
completely
it.
sealed.
Anything for head. So probably.
You just sweet talk to it. Sweet talk it and it will open. Right, I'm taking these names.
Sweet talk it.
Ask nicely. That works for me.
And I can get in. Yeah.
Right,
Don't just start grabbing.
I have took names. I've even put JB in there, who has been even though he rated me B tier, I'm gonna give him a duck, right, and show him what fun's about in this community, all right, which is having a little bit of fun here. And welcome to the nonsense that is a duck race. You won't get that on any other live stream.
S tier courtesy.
Yeah, there you go. Well, maybe on McGow's. He races all types of things though. He pays for the premium. I'm too cheap for that. Right, okay, I'm pressing done. We're going for a 2-minute race as we do these days now. Rush has convinced me otherwise. Rush, because it's a special occasion, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shuffle it 7 times because that's your special number, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that is majorly shuffled now. Ducks all over the place, right? And I am going to cut to the full screen to show this duck race off. So you know how this works, people. We are racing for points on the board every single week. If you are here on Legends and Liquor, your points will carry over until we have a champion with 50 points. So far, I think Tanner, Damien, Cheeky Monkey, Kiara, even Jamie's up there. But anything can change with a couple of wins on the board. So you know the score. First place, 10 points. Second place, 6 points. Third place, 3 points. Fourth place, 2 points. Fifth place gets a point. So anyone that places in the first top 5 gets some points on the board. Let's do this, people. All right, so I'm going to go full screen. You know how this works. The more you type in the comments, the quicker your duck goes. All right, that's how the YouTube algorithm works, or someone says. Probably not, but try it anyway. And so let's do this. All right, in 3, in 2, in 1, and they're off. All right, let's start slow here. I've run out of drink, so I need to keep my breath. But let's see who's starting off. I can see your boys got toys with the blue hat on there in the middle. But even Rush, lucky number 7 shuffles, and Rush has got off to a quick start with a tiny little crown on.
I'll be last.
Chica Monkey Kiara is this time a clown trying to disguise herself. I can see Brian, Daniel S in the middle. Matt Gahubury J's got the red wig up top. He's like the mermaid duck. We got Mark Tack down at the bottom, the pirate duck. Prime to the first is the alien duck down at the bottom. Talking about arcades earlier, there he is, the man himself, Josh. Behind him, we've got Mary Queen of Scots. We've got David. David, you're like the Dracula panda duck of some sort, all right? There's only one duck today. The David M. Smith duck.
Get out of there.
We've got Mike Hex as well in the middle. We got, oh yes, I'm like Bob the Builder duck. Bob the Builder. Come on, Dan. He's racing Rich M there, but Rich M's got the snorkel on. He's sort of dropping back now. Waves to the Sith is just behind him. Hugo's behind that in the red duck, I think. And then we've got like the Frosty the Snowman duck. I can't see who it is. I think that's you, Cloud. I think you're Frosty the Snowman.
It is.
Up top, we've got Futuristic 97. Here's the Bandit duck trying to rob this race from everybody. We've got King Black Bolt in the middle of the park with Hero of Collection with the purple duck. Down at the bottom, we've got Kirsty as like the reindeer duck. Now we've got Chica Monkey Kiara again creeping back up with that duck. But then we've got Justin Collectables in the middle of the park now taking the lead with George W. now just overtaking him. It's a close race up top. Mary Queen of Scott, Chica Monkey Kiara. We've got Jeremy Parks. Brandon now, the old man duck came out of nowhere. Brandon's just popped up. I don't even know if he's in the chat, but get those Brandon emojis going. We got Wolf Mother right up top as the Batman style duck. Mike Hex is still in the middle of the park. Phil Jones is like the COVID duck in the middle. Now things are changing. Last 10 seconds, Mike Hex has got the lead now.
Oh, wow.
Is he going to hold that lead as we come to the end? We got California Red Devil creeping up behind him, but we got Hugo in the red. Hugo in the red is jumping past. Usually it's lucky to be on the stream while we're racing ducks, and Hugo gets his first win on the board.
All right.
Beautiful. Here we go. Congratulations, my friend. I've raised my empty bottle to you. You need to let the family know you've just won the illustrious duck race. Like, they need to know about. Gather them round. Let's have a celebration. Congratulations, Hugo. I love to have an interview with the actual winners of these duck race when they're here live. Hugo, thoughts?
That is amazing, I think, and I think that there's a drink.
It definitely does deserve a drink. Did you do anything different this week compared to previous weeks to get your 10 points on the board today?
Ooh, maybe buy some Marvel Legends.
There you go. Of course, that's what it was. You were outside having a drink, buying some Marvel Legends. That definitely gets the Duck Grayson. But yeah, congratulations. Now, I was too focused in on Hugo there that I didn't notice who outplaced. Did anyone spot anything before I pressed the button?
No.
Any predictions? Or
I think I got
okay.
7th.
Okay, that's Rush's spot, I'm afraid.
There, yeah.
That's my spot.
He reserves that spot. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, remember
I've never seen Dan not at the bottom.
I know, it's depressing, isn't it? It's my own bloody race. I'm going to sneak myself in multiple places next week. Right, okay. Remember, the top 5 places get some points. California Red Devil says my duck tripped at the end. Oh, sad times. Okay. So we got JB got
Look at
second
that.
place. Congratulations, JB. Welcome to the S tier stream. You actually got second place on the Duck Racing board. That's what you get when
I
you
was
come
going
back.
to say, I saw this coming.
Rigged.
Okay, third after that we got Greg Finstad. Greg's a regular around these ways. He is more than welcome to take a podium place there with a bronze medal in third place. Underneath him we've got Jamie placed with fifth. And then Omega Weapon in fourth place. So the top 5 are Hugo, JB, Greg, Omega Weapon, and Jamie. Now, to be fair to JB, he was in the chat. He was watching live. He is more than welcome to be in the duck race on this S tier live stream, all right? Who else duck races ducks on the Streamlabs? Come on now.
Okay, Dan, go 7. Gotta see 7.
Okay. So who we got? 7th is Owen. It wasn't you, my friend.
Owen,
Not this
okay.
week. But Cloud, you were close. 6th. Just missed out. Just missed out this week. And let's see if I am at the bottom, just for shits and giggles. No, Ren Walker is sorry about that. Nick, close to finishing dead last.
You're close, Dan.
Am I close? Where am I? Down the
think
bottom. Oh,
you
yeah,
are.
I
I
am.
think you're above Phil.
I'm not much better than you,
Is that
Nick.
Dan who or
oh, no,
Dan
that's
Young?
Daniel S.
Oh,
Daniel
no,
S.
Daniel S.
Phil Jones is down there. Phil Jones used to be really quick. Brandon was at top for a while, but he's landed now in 53rd. I'll do a quick scroll just to see what's going on. Let's see if we can find Rush. David, there's David. 38. Sorry about that, David. Chica Monkey Kiara beat Tom Mini Plastic Multiverse. Kurt K, probably drunk now at Epcot. He's on 35. KSM Carl America and Scott. Is that me? Yeah, no, that's Dan Yoon. This week he was first. Last week, this week he's 32. That's because you're not sending me any more free Marvel Legends. Come on, keep them coming, and the duck will get quicker. That's how it works. Austin, Hero of Collections, he's 31. I'm Emmanuel Prophet. There's Noah, Mini Plastic Multiverse. Beat the dad today if he's still watching the races. I need an update from Tom. So there's Rush. Rush is 21st. There you go, Rush.
It's a multiple of 7.
It is a multiple of 7.
Yeah, 3 times 7, which is funny because before this I've hit 7 3 times, so now it's 3 times 7 out of 21. So yeah, all goes together.
Rich M has put JB's Rich M, right? I joke around, but he's been loving the comment section on JB's video all week. To be fair, so it's definitely been keeping Rich entertained. But yeah, second place duck race, but first place YouTuber.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay. Well, I did say, that he was my friend, and it was mentioned in the
Did
chat.
you not tell him he was wrong? He's not allowed an opinion. He's not allowed to have his own thoughts. He is wrong. I'm not B tier. What's going on?
Yeah, well, I just want to say, and I told you this, my honest opinion, I made my own tier list. I didn't publicly put it anywhere, but for real, Dan, you're definitely in my S tier no matter what. And I wanted to mention this earlier. When I was at PowerCon, I had complete strangers I had never met in my life. I have no clue who these people were until they approached me. And they said, hey, oh my God, hey, you're thirsty for chicken. Or I recognized your voice. You're thirsty for chicken. You're from Dan Who's stream. I love Legends and Liquor, and I love seeing all you guys on there and hearing all your different opinions and this and that. So to me, that felt really nice to hear that. And, of course, I owe that to you for letting me, come on here and giving us all this nice place to be. I personally enjoy this, and to me, Legends and Liquor alone is a S tier worthy experience.
I appreciate that. Look, I've said it many times before, but for anyone who's new, Legends and Liquor is a show that I made to share with you guys, with the people who are genuinely supporting my channel and the work I put on in it. So I wanted to give my time back to you, and what's the best way of doing that is getting you actually on the channel you're supporting. Like, it's as simple as that. This isn't a gimmick. This isn't 5 minutes on a Zoom call and then you bugger off. Like, this is your part of the show. It's as simple as that. We all, like, I don't know anyone by their username. I know everyone by their first bloody name. Do you know what I mean? I know what you're into. I know what you buy. Like, there's a connection there. I'm not like some guy with an ego who's like, oh, come on a Zoom call and ask me questions. I don't know. You're a part of the show, and we're definitely building a community, not a cult like some people online are definitely building a more of a cult vibe where you're like, praise me, be just like, no. We're all on the same level here. We're all on the same par. We're all just adults.
Is there a cult tier that I don't know about?
There's definitely some cult YouTubers out there at the minute. I'm not gonna say, like, go and look around. They send their minions out to like comments all over the place. It's weird. But
no, I meant a cult tier for your channel.
No, we should make one. I'm gonna put it as like a cult tier. Yeah, I'll put like a £500 limit on it or something like that, and yeah, be the cult tier. And just for the let you know, right? So JB put he put the same link so people could go and make their own ranking. So let's look at the community rank. S tier. That's the community. The community has spoken. So more opinions combined together. S tier. Just saying. All right? The community have spoken. That's multiple people's opinion combined, not just one. And I didn't send my minions out to go and do that either. That was a surprise to me on Thursday. So didn't even know there was someone told me to press that button. I didn't even know it existed. But
I think I was the first person to mess with that. I think.
It's all again. I'm genuinely I'm dialing and go up for comedic effect. Like, obviously everyone's allowed their own opinion, but it to be fair to JB, he's got 500 subscribers, but he's got a video with 15,000 views. So he knows how to get people talking. Controversy sells. People love a bit of drama. Like, it's just one of them, isn't it? So yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's just a bit of fun. But this channel is all about fun. It's all about inclusive with the community, supporting the people, and giving people my time and energy that support my channel, like you guys. So I appreciate you all. And once again, thank you for joining me today. Congratulations to Hugo for winning the duck race. So let's go around the board and find out where we can find these people online. And again, everyone's link is in the description of the video. Please go and follow them. Rush?
Instagram, rusheffects.ml, where you can see this amazing collection that is actually just green screen. I don't have a collection. This is all fake.
I knew it.
But quick word for advice for Hugo. Bring your aunt back. She might help you win another duck race.
Yeah. Bring Mary back onto the next stream. I'll just sit outside again, maybe not in the winter, but it definitely worked today for sure. Jamie, where can they find you?
At JMG Twitters on Instagram, and right here every 2 weeks.
It wouldn't be the same without you, my friend. Wouldn't be the same. Hugo?
You can find me on Instagram at HugoBland12. But before we go, Dan tweeted that we will be getting a Hazlab appetizer on the 20th of this month, apparently.
Oh, okay. So he put that on Twitter, did he?
Yeah, literally just like a minute.
Okay.
I do.
8 days away.
Okay, let's have a quick look.
Oh my god, it is 8 days. Wow.
Okay, I can quickly look at that before we get out of here. We can do a quick little breaking news segment here. Okay, so there you go. A Hazlab appetizer will come on the 20th of the month. So yeah, 8 days, the 20th of the month. They'll probably reveal maybe what it is, maybe, like, or at least give us an obvious answer to what it is without revealing all the information. But I assume everyone here thinks it's the How Charger, right? Or some sort of amalgamation of How Charger and bikes. Anyway, go and watch the last Legends of Liquor to hear everyone's opinions on that. But we will find out sure. Maybe this time. Next time we do a Legends of Liquor will be the 28th, so it'll be the end of the month. We may know what it is by then. We shall see. But Alexi, where can they find you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Ya Boys Got Toys, and you can find me in the comments on YouTube at Ya Boys Got Toys. And shout out to the Infinity Equation for having one of the Legends and Liquor members on their show last week. Check it out to find out who.
Nice. Yeah, no, I was Greg Finstad in the chat has just said we're 2 hours short of an Infinity Equation raid. Yeah, if I could go longer, we would. But please go and support Dante and Alex at the Infinity Equation. One of my favourite podcasts in this toy community for sure. And everyone's links is in the description and in the chat as I'm typing this out. All right. So David, what about you?
Yeah. So nice. They named me thrice. David_Evan_Smith on Instagram. And here whenever I possibly can.
Well, it's always a pleasure having David, Evan, or Smith on the channel. You're all three of are welcome. Nick, late but better late than never, my friend. You got there in the end.
Thank you.
And
I just felt so bad about that.
Don't feel bad, you idiot. It was just funny how like you thought I forgot you, and then I give you the link and you're not even here. It's like, come on now.
I know. It's like I was being punished by like the universe or something. I don't know.
Where can they find you?
Okay, so Thirsty for Chicken with an underscore on Instagram, and then Thirst, no Y, number 4, chicken on Twitter. And, I just really wanted to thank you for, letting me come in so late.
It's so good.
And, I just want to say while I'm here, if anybody's feelings were hurt by that video, I know I didn't make the video, but, like, I feel very sorry if anyone's feelings were really hurt, and I personally apologize, But I have nothing to do with the video, even though it's my friend.
To be fair to people, like if you're a content creator and you put yourself out there, you sort of know to expect. Like you'll be very naive as a person to expect everyone to like you, if that makes sense. You've got to have a weird ego if you think that's how the world perceives you. So. Like if people were butthurt about it, come on, it's one man's opinion. Like just move along. It's not.
Thank you, Dan. I'm actually glad you said that. It's true. It is just one person's opinion.
Yeah.
But I did see a couple people were genuinely really upset. They shouldn't be. They still have their fans. They still have people that love them.
He's not right, but he's not wrong. It's his opinion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every single one of us would have a different opinion as well. And it's like, and again, if you are a content creator and you are making content and putting yourself on YouTube, you got to be a little bit more thick-skinned than getting butthurt at one man's opinion. All right, because I'm just breaking the news to you, but there's probably more than one person out there that doesn't like you because. It's just the way it is. You can't expect everyone to like you. Everyone has their own preferences and stuff. But everyone thinks this is an S-Cheer live stream, all right? Everybody.
Yes.
No, I'm joking. There's definitely people who don't like me as well. Trust me. Cloud, where can the people find you online?
One more time. Cloud_network on Instagram and at Cloud Foxwell on Twitter.
Beautiful. And I'm also going to throw in Kurt K's Instagram in the chat as well. Go and give him a follow. A very impressive Star Wars 3 3/4 collection that he says he's trying to get rid of. So Nick might have to hit him up if he's changing his scale. But
I really am gonna have to. Black Series just is not coming out fast enough.
At that scale, you can get play sets, vehicles. Like it definitely makes for a more merge, like a more I don't know what the word is. Sort of
dynamic.
Yeah, I don't know, just like a. You can build with that sort of scale.
More expansive.
Yeah, expansive. That was the exact word I wanted. Thank you very much.
I already have that throne room pre-ordered, so.
There you go.
I mean, come on. In that scale, you can buy a Hazlab that they then blow up in the next episode.
Yeah. Prophet says, "Where's the duck tier?" No, my tiers are good as they are. Showing some love for the members club. That's all we need. As I said, it's there to see who is really the supporters, like these guys. So once again, to all these guys on screen and everyone in Group 1, thank you for all the kind messages and the donations and everything this week. As I said, like I don't want to feel like it's a pity wagon, but you just have a shit week, don't you? But like people like you guys definitely turn that smile upside down, so that frown upside down. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And the reason we're here on a Friday is because I'm away on the weekend, just probably drinking a lot more Koppelberg. So I'll be smiling by the weekend's over, and especially when I get a new car. But thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Daniel S, Jurassic Jesse, Prophet, Cheeky Monkey Kiara said, "Who crew? What have I missed?" Well, you placed in the duck race, but you're going to have to rewind to find out where. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. But thank you to everyone else in the chat as well. I can see you. I appreciate you all. Thank you to everyone who's in the replay crew as well. I know people watch this after the fact. Please let me know you're watching on the replay in the comments so we can still chat it up there. And as always, people, we will see you on the next one, which will be on a Sunday, I promise, and it will be Sunday the 28th is the next Legends and Liquor. But obviously stick around on the channel because there's loads more live streams, loads more content, loads more reviews. Hopefully I'll have Sentry next week. I should have Lizard next week. Lots of fun stuff, making these guys very, very jealous. It's not my fault. It's UK distribution, and that's how we're going to end. Goodbye, everybody. Give them all a wave. And we will end with an intro. All right, he's waving Yosagi. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll have Yosagi soon as well. Come on now. Bye-bye, everybody. Is he getting it as well? Yeah, of course he is. I knew that's where he went. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. The intro will see us out. Bye-bye.